So basically she meets the, like, Crisis is aware, she meets criteria, but no one can deal with her because of her size.
Sure. Hi, I'm at Trio Southridge Hospital. You have Willison and Ramos here with me. I need to get arrested at this point because I have a lot to tell you about them.
Yeah,
Get the f
going
out
on
now.
with you. Let's go.
Get the f out now.
Let's go. Let's go.
Get the f out now. Why did you guys just tell me what the fuck is going on?
We did tell you. Sure.
Help! Help! Ramos knows what he did! KPD, hands up, don't shoot! I'm naked and they fucking raped me! Trio Southridge is trying to save me! The FBI's watching. Ramos! 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 KPD! KPD! All those police watching me! Where did I take me?
Taking you off their property.
Oh! All of a sudden I can walk
Perfect.
again.
Now you can walk. Go that way. Go that way.
Do you guys have like an ambulance to take me?
Nope. You would be able to walk yourself.
Oh, okay. Well, I can't.
Yes, you can. I've seen you do it.
I can't walk.
You can walk.
I can't.
You
I'm
can't.
going to sit here. Help! KPD Ramos is trying to kill me! I have it recorded with the KPD!
All right, get in the car.
No! I can't! Oh my god! Mental health! Mental health! Help! You guys are the FBI watching, right?
Get in the car.
Oh my god! Whoa! Whoa!
Go ahead and stand up.
I can't.
Yeah, you can.
I can't.
You just stood up out of the chair
I
just fine
can't.
by yourself. Stand up.
I can't after all that.
Stand up.
Hold on. Hold on.
Bring that.
In God I say, in God we trust, and they cannot move me at all. And they cannot move me at all because I am 550 pounds and I am a disabled woman. I am a disabled woman. Oh, thank God. We're going to the jail now, right?
Honest, swear to God. All I did was once I finally reached a point where, like, he was acting kind of contentious. He was, like, kind of verbally attacking me a little bit. He wasn't cussing at me, but, like, he was being kind of aggressive. And, like, the vibe was f***ing wank. So as soon as he said he was going to eject me from the Uber, probably within about a minute, I realized I was like, I should probably record myself just in case. Just in case this escalates.
You brought it up. I never brought it up. I never said anything to you. So
Yeah,
right
yes,
now,
you did.
I'm going to drop you off right now.
You're welcome to drop me off, sir, but you're the one who started this, not me. You and the horse you rode in on, you absolute monster! This man took this nothing of a situation and brought up into it. And, like, I was like, what the f-? And I was having a pleasant conversation with you, and then you started verbally attacking me. And, like, as someone who's a trauma survivor, like, that's a trigger. Like when I say I saw red, like, I mean that shit. Like, it was really weird. That whole interaction was bizarre. So I sent them the screenshot to, like, show his name and license plate so they'll be able to find him as a driver. So, I mean, I didn't get charged for the ride, which I guess is cool or whatever. I was literally stranded. Because, like, I was always planning to cooperate. I wasn't gonna, like, refuse to get out of the Uber. I wasn't gonna pull any bullshit. Like, he's an independent contractor. If he didn't want me in his car, fine. We can cancel the ride. I can get a new one. We were talking to the police. I was kind of going back and forth. I was asking if I could file a police report. And he wouldn't file the police report. Basically, he was citing the reason as the man had left. And the police officer wasn't very helpful. No, I think it's messy. That's for sure. But I get messy. I relate to messy. So.
with some pop, 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 with some twerk, twerk, with some pop, 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 with some twerk, pop, pop, twerk, pop, pop, twerk, pop, pop. Bounce your booty up and down, 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 bounce your booty up and down. Turn around and stick your booty out, stick your booty out, turn around and stick your booty out, stick your booty out, turn around and stick your booty out, stick your booty out, turn around and stick your booty out, stick your booty out, bounce your booty up and down, 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 bounce your booty up and down, 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 bounce your booty up and down, 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 bounce your booty up and down, 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 touch your toe, bounce your booty, bounce your booty, bounce your booty, up and down, touch your toe, bounce your booty, bounce your booty, bounce your booty, up and down, touch your toe, up and down, touch your toe, up and down, bounce your booty, up and down, touch your toe, bounce your booty, up and down, touch your toe, bounce your booty, touch your toe, bounce your booty, up and down, your booty out, your booty out, your booty out, around, your booty out, your booty out, your booty out, your booty out, around, your booty out, your booty out, your booty out, your booty out, around, your booty out, your booty out, your booty out, your booty out, around, your booty out, but I can work with her, work with her, work with her, dig out, but I can work with her, work with her, work with her, dig out, but I can work with her, work with her, work with her, dig out, but I can work with her, work with her, work with her, dig out, but I can work with her, work with her, now 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 work with her, dig out, but I can work with her, now 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 work with her, walk with it, now work, 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 your booty out, now work, walk with it, 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 now work, walk with it.
Hello, guys. Welcome, welcome, welcome. To anyone watching in real time, thank you so much for being here. To anyone watching during playbacks, I appreciate you. To all my channel members and patrons, thank you, thank you, thank you. And to my mods who are always here holding me down, I appreciate you. Oh, baby. This is one of those streams where I have to tell you in advance, buckle in them fupas. It is a mess. And as I mentioned in my last stream, just in case anyone missed it, if you are tapping in to today's stream, please fully understand that you ain't shit. I'm not shit. I'm leading this stream, leading this topic. I am giddy to get into it. I feel no shame. I do not feel bad. I will be sleeping like a bear tonight. I'm not going to lose not 1 ounce of sleep over this. I have watched this video an ungodly amount of times. And I have laughed every single time. Belly laughed. Fupa laughed. Like, oh, I can't wait to get into it. Now, before we get into it, I did see the request at the top of the stream. I want to ask everyone, if you don't mind, can you please tag Cappuccino and wish them a happy birthday? Happy birthday to you, boo. Now, it is your birthday, and normally I would do that, but with the new and improved bonding break, I just want to save it for later on in the stream. But I got you, baby. I got you. And Cap and someone else in Discord were the two to give me the idea to revamp just a little bit, just tweak it a little bit. So I did take your suggestions, but I feel horrible because it's your birthday, but I just want to save it for a little, just further down in the stream. But happy birthday to you, Cap. I appreciate you so much. You are a very hilarious part of this community, boo, and it doesn't go unseen. Before we get into more support, I just want to say today's eye look is the same. And I'm telling you, I'm going to switch it up. But baby, this thing was not cheap, so I'm going to use it. The same Danessa Myritz palette. I went with, give me 1 second. I feel like I did this color already, but honestly, I don't care because I love it. I went with, wait, let me just make sure I tell you the right one. Yeah, it was. I went with Spellbound. I don't know if I've done Spellbound yet. It didn't look like I touched it. I believe I went with Open Heart. last week, but either way, it's Spellbound that I went in with today. So that's what's on my eyes, Spellbound. Yes. But again, the Danessa Myricks, I don't know why I always have to look, but the Danessa Myricks Lightwork Volume 7 palette. I love this, baby. I love it. I love it. I love it. And I did see this comment and I made sure to grab it. Ghost Flowers, I got you. When you said blue head wrap with pink makeup, it won't be the next stream, but I'm going to fit it in within the next week. I got you. When you guys give specific requests like that, I love it because honestly, look, sometimes there's days I'm just like, what am I doing today? What am I feeling today? I feel like next stream will either be a purple. It's either going to be purple or blue. But then again, I've been missing doing green. So next stream will either be purple, blue, or green eyeshadow. I feel like it'll be one of those. It'll be one of those. So I hope you guys started your skincare. I hope you're moisturized. I hope you have your hydration ready because it's going to be a slightly lengthy stream, mainly because we're going to go over the J-Bay body cam video and touch on the Rosie video. To be clear, so there's no confusion, the J-Bay body cam video was released recently, but this arrest is from February. It was discussed a lot on social media, but it's resurfacing because the body cam footage surfaced and it's obviously going viral because, oh my God. And while I was watching it in Discord with a lot of viewers and supporters, they were like, yo, this is giving Rosie. And I'm like, low key, it really is. And then there were a few people who were mentioning, like, it kind of reminds me a little bit of that freak out that she had from that Uber ride. And I remember hearing about it, but I just don't remember ever seeing the footage. And if I did, something else crazy must have been going on in space. So I didn't really tap in like that. But when I put them together, I said, oh, yeah, we're going to be discussing both. We're going to be discussing both. And J-Bay gives a lot of Rosie, or Rosie gives a lot of J-Bay, but you get the point. And I actually want to credit the right people for bringing the Rosie video to my attention. I want to make sure, like, when it is you guys, like, I give the right credit. I just want to... Let me see. Hold on. Sorry, guys. It was actually possibly Kim and Shadow Midna. Possibly Kim and Shadow Midna are the two who actually got me to actually stop and take a look at the Rosie video. So shout out to you guys. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Let me see. Let me get to some of the support and then we'll get into the stream. But 1 second. Right? Very similar. Very, very similar. Let me get some of this. Valentina, thank you. Thank you for the support. Like the stream or share a jail cell with J-Bay. And based on the intro, do you really want to take that chance? It's up to you. Do you really want to take that chance? Just saying. She'd probably be oink-oinking all night. All night. Into the morning. Chunk, thank you so much for the super chat. Thank you for the support. I made it just in time. Hey, y'all. Hey, boo. Buckle in. I ain't even get started yet. Trust me. It's going to be one of them streams. One of them streams. But thank you so much for the support, boo. Amber is a booger eater. On Wednesdays, we wear pink. Period. Thank you, boo. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate you and thank you for the support. Sounds like a you problem. Can we talk about the panic we had in the Discord and how all you guys virtually jumped and how my... Okay. So sounds like a you problem. Let me tell you something. There's a lot of features we don't understand in Discord. The reason I have a Discord manager is because I don't know shit about Discord. Y'all see me? I can't even manage a chat sometimes. I can't even manage keeping myself unmuted. So I have a Discord manager. Any question I have, baby, I rush straight to her. So obviously we get people joining Discord damn near every day. So someone joined and then like did a share play thing in the Rosie thread, and it literally made us all scared. So we were panicking, like, what the fuck is happening? We thought we got hacked, bitch. And then sounds like you problem was nervous because she clicked the link. Mind you, internet, people know, like, well, not everyone knows. Let me not phrase it like that, but we try to warn people, don't just click on links. But because it was just there, sounds like you problem clicked it and got nervous and was like, what's gonna happen to my account? And we nervous. We're like, I don't know. I'm DMing the Discord manager, like, help. I don't know what's happening to the Discord. And then she messages me back, like, no, that's such a feature. It's timed. It goes away after a while. Don't worry about it. And I'm like, okay. So we start getting on sounds like you problem, like, you clicked the link. So it became a whole thing. She said something to me, and then I said I'm gonna steal her makeup brushes because for anyone who's been around for a while, sounds like you problem is the resident beauty godmother around here. So I knew that would hurt. So that was my little payback of saying I'll steal your makeup brushes. It was a whole thing. Did she get jumped? Yeah. I love my Discord family. Thank you, boo. Smug and Smarty, thank you so much for 13 months. Ramos. Let me tell you, Officer Ramos, and I hope I'm saying his name. No, she said Ramos. So I'm going to say Ramos. I don't know why I said Ramos. Officer Ramos went into work that day for a regular day. He probably didn't realize how internet famous he was about to be. There's a small little community in a corner of YouTube that talks about train wrecks, locales. Officer Ramos, you are an icon, sir. You are an icon. And that is very rare to say these days, seeing that you are a police officer. But you are an icon, sir. I hope you have a wonderful day. Ramos is so sick of her. The fact that it's clear they've had interactions quite a bit in the past, it's just like, I know he tired. I know he got that call and he was fucking pissed. Imagine getting that call again, like, hey, Officer Ramos, you know that person Jay Bayer used to deal. He probably was like, bitch. Officer Ramos was over it. And thank you, Smug and Smarty. Thank you so much for 13 months. I appreciate you, boo. Mercury, thank you for the super chat. Where did Miss the LGBTQ community needs to be involved in fat liberation because we are all equally oppressed? Go when calling those officers that. Oh, and before we get into this, I'm gonna give a quick recap. I'm not gonna pretend that I've done a whole bunch of research on J-Bay. I've known of J-Bay in the past because she's the fat activist who wanted pretty much all these businesses to accommodate fat bodies. She didn't want people paying for an extra plane seat, and she wanted hotel hallways to be bigger, like dumb shit. And as a big back, I thought that was ridiculous. I understand advocating for people with disabilities, especially disabilities that they had no choice in. J-Bay ate herself to over 500 pounds. I ate myself to being morbidly obese. The world doesn't have to accommodate me. Please be respectful, sure, but no, that's fucking ridiculous. I've never agreed with fat activists on that shit. Like, bitch, shut the fuck up. Instead of writing up all these things on social media or sitting your fat ass in front of a camera to ask the world to accommodate you, how about you count some fucking calories? Go for a fucking walk. Put your time towards maybe reversing the issue. There are other disabilities that should be talked about, and that should, like, it. Don't get me started on that shit because that's not what we're here for. We are here to laugh at this bitch. And this is the same woman as you. Same person, sorry. Because I'm not sure of J-Bay's pronouns. That's another thing. Because I would have sworn a video said something different. Either way. So J-Bay was all for this and then was dropping the F slur left and right in the fucking video. Left and right. Did not hesitate to use the fucking F slur. Fuck out of here. Anyways, thank you, Mercury Boo. Matt, thank you for the super chat. Look at you, Mama. Gorgeous as always. Thank you, Boo. I appreciate you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And thank you for being here, Matt. Mal, thank you so much for the super chat. Waiting to find out if my little one broke his arm. Positive vibes, please. Guys, can you send some love in the chat for Mal? Baby, keep us posted, and I hope everything is okay. I hope everything is okay. Just don't overthink. Don't think ahead. Moment at a time, okay? Moment at a time. And thank you, Boo. The Mage observes. Thank you so much for 8 months. Thank you so much for the feedback and recommendations. No problem. Please continue to tag me. Continue to tag me any questions you have. And thumbnails, eating. Thank you, Boo. Celamundo, sorry, I hope I said that right. Thank you so much. When are we going to get a 40-inch bust down? Baby, the reason I haven't delivered a bust down is because I know I can't maintain a bust down. The truth is, I probably need to practice with some like Amazon wigs, some probably inexpensive Amazon wigs to see if I could learn to maintain a wig first. But trust me, I've literally looked up people in this area because I'm in Tampa, Florida. I've looked up people in my area that do amazing wigs. There's a few people actually down here that work on reality stars on like Love and Hip Hop and Housewives and stuff that are local to me. It's just I can't justify spending that knowing I can't maintain it. And that's the truth. I can't maintain something like that, even though I want to. What I need to do is get an executive producer job somewhere and then have them take care of that on set. But I get that comment all the time. Only if y'all knew how many times I get that comment like, girl, you would eat. And I'm like, I know, but I can't do it. I can't pull it off. Y'all got more faith in me than I have in myself. That's the truth. But thank you, Boo. Deep Fried Fupa, thank you for the super chat. Last night, I almost skipped my face care routine and heard your voice in the back of my head. Period. Bombastic Side Eye, happy to be here. Hashtag gold is the GOAT. Thank you, Boo. And you see, that's why I bring it up so much. You gonna hear me, but you got it done. You got it done, and I bet you feel great. So for me tonight, for anyone who cares, for me tonight is gonna be my clay mask night. I use the Origins, and the tube is around $30 or $35. It lasts me a good month and a half because I don't do a clay mask every single day, but tonight's my clay mask night. So when I'm done here, I take off my makeup with my balm and then go in, double cleanse, put on my clay mask. I'll sit in it. It's recommended, I think it's 10 to 15 minutes, but I ain't gonna hold you. I'll be sitting in that thing for about 25, 30 minutes. Be scrolling social media, catching up with comments, all of that for like 30 minutes, and then jump in the shower, finish up my skincare routine, and I just shining like a glazed donut. But thank you again for the support. KRH writes, thank you so much for the super chat. Hey girl, the edit got me through my first patience today. So excited for your commentary. I know that's right. And I'm so happy again. I just want to say thank you to everyone who watches the edits, which is pretty much the live stream pregame. Everyone who watched the edits beforehand. So you get an idea what we're about to talk about. So I appreciate you. And I hope you had a great day at work. Burbanks, thank you for the super chat. It's the fact that one of them said the last thing we will do in reference to, it's the fact that one of them said the last thing we will do in reference to, well, let's just say porking the pig had me, oof. There's a specific part of the edit. Speaking of pig, there's a specific part of the edit that I put together and for the break, you guys will enjoy it. I don't want you to think there's many changes, but there's slight changes that you will notice. So if you are watching this in playback, do not skip the break. Not today. Just at least watch today's bonding break, please. Scrum. Oh, and by the way, I hope y'all know YouTube is doing that thing with my channel, and it didn't do it the first time around, but YouTube is doing that thing where the handles are showing up instead of the username sometimes. I don't get it. I have to look at the back end, but it's kind of frustrating. But thank you for being a member for 5 months. Love how he clarified they would never touch her. It's the way he said, no. We're going to get into it because if I get started, it takes away from the reaction. Because there were certain things that keep in mind, these officers, they were being patient. They were being patient. And the fact that I was over here saying things in defense of police officers, JB, that's another reason I'm gonna laugh at you, you dumb bitch. But anyways, there were certain things he said. I said, you ain't have to say it like that. The officers kept it cute, very patient, but there was certain little, I was just like, I see what you did there. I see what you did there. And thank you for 5 months. Bella, thank you, boo. Ramos, call me boo. I ain't gonna hold you. Ramos, I was like, okay. Ramos, you got a sister who ain't a cop? A brother who ain't a cop? Like, Ramos, what the family tree look like? What it look like? Ramos, you famous. Ramos was given, honey. Oh, Charlie, don't forget, and thank you for that. Height of the day is 6 feet. You know what? Thank you, Cap. And you know what? It's your birthday, so you're right. You're right. And the fact that you actually said 6 feet, Cap stayed dragging me for my height. So I appreciate on a day like today, you gave me the height that I deserve. So yes, everyone, today's height of the day is 6 feet. I will never forget this comment that I got. And thank you again, Boo. And they're so right. And now I notice every time that I do it, they're like, I love how Charlie just tries to poke out her neck and put up her shoulders, and that makes her taller. You know what? It do though. It do. It just adds. It just adds to the avatar that is in front of you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Tall as fuck. Okay. I will get to the rest of the support. I just want to get started. Okay, we're about 27 minutes in. Not too bad. Not too bad. We moving. We moving. We are moving. Y'all, grab your snacks. Grab your snacks. Pull in close. And be prepared to witness the express lane to hell, because I plan to laugh the whole time. Let's get into it.
Hello.
I have some very unruly people.
So apparently, how did she get up here? Did she come from Catholic?
The corner right next to Catholic, she called 911, and Rich and Fire was like we can't take her anywhere else. And I was like, no, that's fine, bring her here. And she was fine for a while, but now she's getting amped up and just being very verbally aggressive towards the staff.
So Ramos has dealt with her before and has a number to her dad. So basically she meets Crisis is aware. She meets criteria, but no one can deal with her because of her size.
Sure.
Ramos has dealt with JB in the past, is even familiar with her father, with their father. Now, the moment I heard this, I knew I was in for a ride. At the very beginning, this officer says, it's difficult to deal with JB because of their size. I said, oh, reason number one where I may just not come back to the internet. I beg your pardon? Her size. And this will obviously become more relevant as we watch more, but imagine being too big. It's just the way he called her fat, big back bitch in a professional manner. Oof, no. Let's get back. Oof, that reason number one.
So he's calling her dad on the way up here to see because apparently he came and picked her up once before. And we'll see if we can go that route. But I mean, she has the ability to go to Crisis, but they don't have any place that can handle her. So that's the problem.
My name's Officer Lay with Kennewick PD.
I'm Jalen. IGR. Well, my birth name is Jalen. IGR.
Okay.
Born on.
Okay.
Unfortunately, I've filed many reports. Well, I've been trying to file many reports.
Okay.
Actually, which started here when they hired a fake actor.
Okay.
That was really cool.
Who are the fake actors? Name them. And can I be one? Like, when she said fake actors, and keep in mind, I'll go back and forth only because I genuinely don't know J-Bay's pronouns, so I apologize if I misgender J-Bay. Again, I would have sworn I heard somewhere J-Bay's pronouns was something different, but I could be completely wrong. Either way, fake actors. So in chat, we do need to assign ourselves to the body cam footage. For now, I want to be one of the fake actors, but I think I'll switch it up later on. So for anyone who wants to be a fake actor, please claim that in the chat now, because we'll need someone else to be one of the cops. We'll need someone to be the doctor that comes in for a total of 5 to 8 seconds. We need someone to be one of the many men that pick J-Bay up off that tarp on the ground. So just make sure you assign yourself as one of the people in the body cam footage. So not y'all rushing to be Ramos, sorry. Let's skip it. Not the still air. Cap, I know it's your birthday, but you can't be the still air. You have to pick something. Pick soon, or else I'm going to assign you to be the tarp. Do you want to be the tarp and it's your birthday? Think about it.
To come in and stuff, but I could tell you all about it down at the police department if you want. I don't know. I thought I was being called here because I thought I was having a mental health crisis because they made me seem that way. But they know what they're doing, and unfortunately, these paid actors are now involved. I've tried to let them know that they should have left, but
So what's going on today, Jalen?
I called the FBI. I needed crisis. I had my SARC.
So when J-Bay called the FBI, I want to know, what did they say? And how did she get a direct line to the FBI? Like, what was the response? According to J-Bay, got in contact with the FBI. What did they say back?
Stuff that was getting done at Cadillac, which I figured out is where I was kidnapped from the first, or I was born there. Kidnapped, that whole thing. You know what I'm saying? But I'm waiting for Sark to call. They disconnected that phone, so it won't work. If you pick it up, it won't work. You want to try calling from it?
So the whole...
I know your thing isn't on, so...
It's on. It's recording.
It is? Okay, cool.
Blinking red. So what's...
The way she said that, I think J-Bay just wanted to make sure this performance was being recorded. And I probably should have said this at the top of the stream, but I just want to take this moment to say, J-Bay, you ain't shit. However, multiple things can be true at once. You ain't shit, bitch, but thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you for this performance. What do the cool kids say? This is cinema. This was gold. We never got the gas station footage that we've been wanting all these years of Chantel's funky ass. But J-Bay came through and said, you know what? I got something better for you. So we, the Gold Cluster, thanks you. We will still be dragging and laughing at you, you dumb bitch. Dropping F slurs and shit. That's cute. But we thank you. We thank you for this contribution. It will go down in history, at least over here. It will go platinum in my house. It will win awards in my house. I will never let this die, which is why it's in my bonding break. That's how you become iconic. Imagine ending up in our bonding break, and I'm just talking about you for the first time on my channel. Icon. Icon.
The whole situation right now. You're just waiting for Sark.
Oh, I'm trying to get a hold of Sark.
You're trying to get a hold of Sark.
But yeah, but somehow people kept coming to me that were like, we're Cadillac, and you guys thought I was faking, and then I was thinking I'm crazy. So I haven't seen a single thing in TV, and I knew something was wrong when they kept playing Fox 11, and then it would start, something wrong. You know what's up. They've left me naked though, like this. I literally thought I was coming to get help, and I thought maybe God really did bring me here. And then when Lords was weird, I was like, okay, this is weird. And then when
God did not bring J-Bay there. Mental illness and dramatics brought J-Bay there. Leave God out of it, please. Especially what she says later. God brought her there, and J-Bay gonna end up, for whatever reason, praying to Satan. Okay. And someone needs to pick up the assignment in chat, because we will need holy water later on in the stream. We will need holy water. Thank you.
all, but certain PD members were threatening me and extorting me. That's when I was like, shit's weird, dude. I'm not crazy. Do I feel safe in this Tri-Cities? Absolutely not. And I need to
Okay.
get the fuck out. But that's why I wanted you guys to arrest me earlier.
Okay.
I couldn't tell what was real and what was fake
Would you
anymore.
want Dad to come and pick you up?
I sure the
Okay.
would.
You have a phone number for Dad?
He has my phone, so if you call it, it should work.
Okay. Oh, so what's your phone
Now it's
number?
all coming to me.
Okay. What's your phone number?
My phone number is 564.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, no, I need a mental eval. 653.
653?
They're the other.
I imagine being the police officer that has to write this report out at the end of the night. That's probably why the officer wanted J-Bay to shut the fuck up. Imagine writing this report up at the end of your shift. The FBI, Fox News, you know what's up. What is up, bitch? No. What day is it? How many fingers am I holding up? What year are we in? Who's the president? Actually, don't answer that because I don't even want to hear it. Oh,
The ones are okay now. So we're just dealing with her. Did we get a hold of? Happen to get a hold of Dad?
Dad will not come. She broke his.
Oh, okay.
She said that he tried to help her out, try to contact Crisis as well.
She's saying something about Sark. I don't know what Sark would be doing to.
so what you're hearing here is that, as they mentioned in the beginning, that Ramos is used to J-Bay and would reach out to J-Bay's dad. J-Bay's dad said, fuck them kids. I did all I could do. Fuck them kids. Specifically that one. J-Bay said no. So with this, I'd like to take a moment to hopefully get a message to Chantel's mother. Take notes. It is okay to reach a point and say, I've done all I could do. The way J-Bay's dad said, nah, fuck that, call somebody else, lose my number, I have nothing for them. Chantel's mom, take notes. And I'm not one of these creators who sit up here and bash you. I know there are good, decent people who end up raising demons. No matter how hard they try, they end up raising demons. So to Chantel's mother, please take notes. And next time you get a call for help, just say, fuck them kids. Okay?
Help her, but
So she filed an allegation that she was sexually assaulted, but it's. I read the report yesterday, and it's unfounded. I mean, she's just going on and on. It got referred to CID, but there's no evidence of anything.
okay.
So
Is that your guys' wheelchair?
Yes, she has no clothes on, just so you know.
Did she come in that way?
So J-Bay showed up to the hospital with no clothes on, but in the beginning of the stream, J-Bay made it seem as though the staff, the hospital, left her without clothes. Okay.
she get
Ambulance.
from Catholic.
Lords.
She got the Albany Hospital.
She's got her ticket out. She knows exactly what she's doing.
So they don't.
trespassing?
Yeah, they don't want you here,
Yeah.
and your dad is not willing to come help you because you
Yeah.
burned that bridge.
I know.
So
This moment right here, I'm going to run it back. Actually, I need you to listen to this closely. Because why did he say that? Hold on. Sir, why did you say it like that?
She's got her ticket out. She knows exactly what she's doing.
So they don't.
trespassing?
Yeah, they don't want you here,
Yeah.
and your dad is not willing to come help you because you
Yeah.
burned that bridge.
Your dad is not willing to come help you because you burned that bridge. You could have left that part out. That was shady as fuck. Could have simply said, your dad is not able to come help, unfortunately, so we have to explore different options. He said, your dad's not coming. You burned that bridge. He said, fuck you. So now what you gonna do? When he said you burned that bridge, sir, that is so personal. Like, officer, I bust out laughing when he said that shit. Like, what? Oh my God.
So what are you gonna do?
I got a whole packet of information from Sark when they were doing my rape kit today.
Well, Sark's not available at this
I
time,
know,
so what are
I
you
can
going to
go to
do?
one of the shelters that they listed. I just need a phone because I don't know where mine is. I could tell you everything at the police station.
Well, that report's already been taken, so we don't need to rehash that
okay.
again.
Then yeah, can you guys help me get my stuff? This is how they left.
So a little bit of a background from my understanding, when J-Bay brings up rape, from my understanding, it's alleged that after J-Bay's fiance cheated on J-Bay, they went on to say that their fiance raped them. I'm not going to comment on that. I don't know anything about that. One of the things that some people are speculating is one of the reasons J-Bay is ended up using the F slur so much during this video. Not only is she like a fake ally, but also because J-Bay's fiance allegedly cheated on J-Bay with a man. Again, I'm just picking up information where I can. I did not do a deep dive on J-Bay. I'm sure there may be people in the chat who know more than me, and feel free to correct me. I'm new to J-Bay. It's just this body cam footage is all I needed to see to come up here. So hopefully I got some of that correct.
And I literally cannot. I have.
Where did your clothes go from wherever you were at to start with?
My rape kit at Sark, the Sark rape kit at Cadlick, where they discharged. Remember when they trespassed me? I have all the evidence. It's all in there. If you guys take me down to the police station, we can talk.
Well, I don't need to take you there because we can't have you hanging out there either.
Okay, then
because it's
closed. I have a packet of information.
Okay.
Their phone, they weren't letting me call out other than 911. They were trying to monitor all the calls.
I don't think that's the case, but
yeah,
does,
I know.
does that phone work?
Whatever they're saying is accurate, then.
Is it like I have to dial 9 to get out, or?
Yeah, you just have to dial.
Okay. Find a phone number. We'll give you a second to try to figure that out, and then you can come over here and use this phone.
Okay, I don't have a motor scooter. I don't know where it's at. So my Dash Moto.
So when J-Bay said this, apparently she has a motor scooter and it's just missing. How do you lose a scooter? And again, J-Bay could just be saying whatever because it's J-Bay. But I was just like, where did it go? You don't just, I mean, I can understand possibly losing a phone, a wallet, even a tablet. A scooter is different.
She says she has a number for a shelter from Sark from her stuff, so we'll let her try to make a phone call.
But yeah, I'll make phone calls from here.
And if it hasn't been obvious already, the blurs are because J-Bay's titties just hanging out. Just hanging out.
Well, you don't have a lot of time to make phone calls, but you can make a phone call.
Okay, hold on.
And then if you can't find something after that, then we will help escort you off the property since they do not want you here.
Okay. Can we do that? Can we do that?
Do what?
Let's escort me off property in the wheelchair so I can at least not be naked.
Well, you won't get to keep the wheelchair because it belongs to the hospital.
So, do you guys have like an ambulance you can take me to?
Nope, you would be able to walk yourself.
See, at this point, I don't know if J-Bay's aware that these are police officers, not like concierge and like butlers who are there to like assist her for the evening. I was just like, do you not see the uniforms? These are police officers. Truly police officers. These are not aides that are here for you. They're police officers.
Oh, okay, well I can't.
Yes, you can. I've seen you do it multiple times.
This is one of the times where J-Bay claims she cannot stand up. Because for whatever reason, she was under the impression that the wheelchair at the hospital was a parting gift. Like, you go with the wheelchair that is assisting you. No, it doesn't work that way. You still have to leave that there. But I don't know who told JB that, but here we are.
I need medical attention. I need to talk to you guys.
Well, you're no longer welcome here, so
Okay.
you need to figure it out.
Is that one like an emergency for a
That's
sexual
what's
assault?
Yes.
Well, that's not what's occurred right now, so we don't need to bother them with that.
Oh, okay.
You
Let me
need
call my
some type of
advocate.
housing.
Oh, housing.
Unless you want to just go out and walk down the street, that's fine too.
Yeah, let's do that. I'm just not
Okay.
naked. I don't feel comfortable doing that.
All they're trying to do is get JB to leave the premises. But as this goes on, it's very obvious JB has nowhere to go. And at one point, JB is clearly under the impression that the police station is like a late night diner that you can just go to. JB had nowhere to go.
Well, you have blankets and something covering you.
I'll find my advocate's number in here. But just, here's the card. I'm just on hold though, just in case they answer. Boom, here we go. Hit the thing. Can you hit the thing? Do I only get one call?
Can you come?
Yeah.
Make those.
I want to repeat, these are police officers. She's giving them orders. Bitch, roll your ass over and dial the fucking number yourself. Hey, are you just going to stand there? Like, can you take care? What's next? Was JB expecting them to wipe her ass neck? Like, I was like, girl, you okay? Are you okay, JB? Well, clearly the answer is no, but still.
Oh. 509.
So dial 9 first to get an outside line.
509. So where's my trespass paperwork this time, Ramos? I need a mental health eval though, but
So JB just asked Ramos for more trespassing paperwork because this is not JB's first rodeo. Listen to this clip here.
clearly all the hospitals are now shut down in the Tri-Cities. Is that what I'm getting at? Or they at least have all trespassed me because they've done really bad things to me?
We've got like 2 hospitals here.
Two more left?
No, I mean there's Cadillac or Trios. That's one of the
Well,
other.
I've been trespassed from all of them,
Okay.
but Cadillac, I was actually gonna be safe at. They thought all of a sudden though.
Imagine running out of hospitals that you can go to because you can no longer step foot on that property because you've been removed from them all. When she said 2 more left, she was saying, oh, so there's 2 more left in the area that I can go to because she can't go to the others. Okay.
That I was gonna sue them, and then they started acting crazy. It's funny how they always call you Ramos. You seem to be involved in so many weird incidences. You remember KPD number? Oh wait, you don't.
Not her going down memory lane with Ramos. Why are you? First of all, I never want to know any police officer like that. I don't. I used to be embarrassed at one point back when I used to go to Starbucks when they used to know my order when I drove up. Because you know how they see the camera when you drive up? At one point, my fat ass used to be at Starbucks so much, I drive up and they'd be like, hello, good morning. You want your venti iced dirty chai with double shot with whipped cream? Yes. That's when I knew it's a problem. That's a specific order. That means I come here too much. And then they'd add the, I'd say yes, like hesitating, because I put on my low BMI voice, like, good morning, just to like throw them off. And then be like, hi, you want your venti ice, dirty shot, double chai and all that? I mean, double shot and all that. And I'd be like, yeah. And then be like, do you want the warmed up cheese Danish? Yeah. I don't want you to know my order like that. You just called me a fat bitch. Mind you, sweet, great customer service, but I don't want you to know me that well. The fuck? So imagine feeling like that over a drive-through. I do not, under any circumstance, want to know you that well if you're a police officer. Do you remember? We're about to go down memory lane. Why the fuck are you going down memory lane with police officers? You know, you just can't make it up. Just can't make it up.
This is a long hold. I think maybe we should call. Yeah, let me call this 181. Oh, yeah. See, the phone's not working for me. You want to try it again? Here, I'll have you push the buttons. Ready?
No, you're an adult. You can push them by yourself.
I can't. It's not working when I do it.
Seemed to work fine for the nurse, and seem fine. If you do that, you're just going to get a ticket then.
Hi, I'm at Trio Southridge Hospital. You have Wallison and Ramos here with me. I need to get arrested at this point because I have a lot to tell you about them.
J Bay just made a call and said, I need to get arrested, and apparently has a lot to say about the officers. One that she knows very well. For those who don't know, J Bay is biracial. When I heard J Bay say into that phone in front of police officers, I need to get arrested, I said, yep, that's the white side speaking. Because there is no way on God's green earth my black ass is ever going to look forward to being arrested. There's no way on God's green earth my black ass is doing a fraction of what she did here. For anyone who gets confused by this, just know, I personally believe a lot of this was the strength and the audacity of the white side. Because my black ass, what? When I tell you, granted, I've never been in this situation, but if for any reason in the future, I end up in a situation where I have to be in cuffs, 1, not 3, I am going to be the pickup of the year. Okay? The booking of the year. I will possibly get an award for best behavior. You hear me? There's not going to be a ripping of anything. There's not going to be a talk back of anything. And I pop my shit not to no police officer. My black ass don't forget. I'm black. No. I will talk my shit afterwards if I have to report something from the safety of my home because I need to make sure I get home safe. I need to make sure I'm not the next headline. No. So, J-Bay, biracial, white side. Let's be very clear.
This is Jalen, JaElYnnIgr.
Baby, hold on. Amb, I would offer to do the oil change on the fucking police car if I have to. I'm going to get home by the end of the night. No resisting. None whatsoever. I remember at one point, there was a whole situation that happened in front of my mom's house, and I was out there, and the police officer literally said to me, get your bitch ass across the street. And do you know what I did? Got my bitch ass across the street. Was I annoyed that he spoke to me like that? Absolutely. But you know what I did? Put my head down and got my bitch ass across the street. Oh, did you want me to skip? Run? No problem. I'm already across the street before you finish the sentence.
Oh, they're hanging up.
All right, let's go.
No, honey, they're right here. Do you want to talk to them? Do you want?
No, they don't
Yeah,
want to talk
here.
to you.
They don't want to talk. They gave me a ticket though. Criminal warning. It says. Oh, they're disconnecting the phone. Oh.
All right, you're good. Let's go.
That's your trespass
No,
warning.
not
Your
going.
trespass.
Hold on real quick. Y'all, please don't have me get y'all together. UK Frostbite, I'm not saying black people don't resist arrest. All I'm saying is my black ass, it's less likely that I'll get home safe if I was to ever resist. That's why I'll be on my best behavior. You can call me everything in the book. If you are a police officer, I will be listening. There will be nothing. I'll even bite my tongue. That's what I'm saying. A lot of people resist arrest from all races. All I know is my black ass would like to get home and not be a headline. That's what I'm saying. Watch it.
No, I'm not
Trios
going
for
anywhere
99
with you.
years.
No, you're not going anywhere with us. You're leaving
No.
the property.
You're leaving the
Let's go.
property.
I'm not leaving. Hey, witnesses, I need a witness.
It's all on camera. You don't have
Everything's
No,
on
it's
body
not.
camera.
You
Yes,
guys
it
know
is.
what the So if I rip this up, it's
That's fine. You've been
99
advised.
years?
Yes, 99 years. If you come
Okay,
back to the
I wanna
property,
get
you'll be arrested for
arrested.
trespass.
I want to get arrested, so I'm gonna rip it up.
You can rip it up all you want. That's not going to change the fact that we gave it to you and you know you're trespassed. So
99 years. Rip it up. This is all my evidence.
Yep.
Everyone.
Make sure you grab all your stuff.
No, hey, you guys, please. They're going to kill me.
Grab all your stuff.
So actually, I need to call my dad now.
He doesn't. He's not interested. You've already burned the bridge, so he's not going to come
I'm gonna
help you.
call my dad.
The way he keeps making sure he repeats that part. You burn that bridge. Let it go. He keeps repeating that. No, you burn that bridge. This officer, shady boots.
You can call from your phone.
Yeah,
your
give
own.
me the phone.
No, you don't get this phone. You're trespassed
No,
now.
I'm not.
Yes.
I can call.
Yep. Let's go.
No,
Let's
you
go.
have to arrest me here. I need.
No, we don't have to arrest you
Hey,
here.
I'm not leaving. I'm naked. Can we do that?
Do what?
Let's escort me off property in the wheelchair so I can
Now, J-Bay doesn't want to leave.
at least not be naked.
Well, you won't get to keep the wheelchair because it belongs to the hospital.
So
You're covered. You have all kinds of
please don't
clothing.
let this happen, dude. Hey, no, this is my evidence.
Yeah,
Get the
we're
fuck
going
out
all
now.
with you. Let's go.
Get the fuck out now.
Let's go.
J-Bay is now trespassing. J-Bay is in the hospital telling police officers to get the fuck out as if J-Bay owns the place. Baby, if I was a nurse in this hospital, I would have to clock into lunch early. I would not be missing a moment. Not a moment of this right here. No. Granted, if there's like a code red, I'm not a doctor or a nurse, so I don't know what the codes mean. But granted, if there's a code red, I'll do what I have to do because that's what I took an oath to do and all that good stuff. But baby, as long as it's not a code red, code blue, code any of those things, baby, I'm on lunch. And I will be texting the group chat. Like, bitch, let me tell you what's happening tonight at the hospital. Let me tell you what is going down right now. And God forbid somebody on staff recognize J-Bay. Because at the end of the day, around this time, J-Bay's name was circulating a lot online. I'm not saying she was a huge influencer, but big enough that there's a chance that J-Bay could have been recognized. Oh, the only thing missing that I can think of on this body cam footage is somebody walking by and being like, J-Bay, is that you? Is that you, girl? Whew.
Let's go.
Get the fuck out now.
You've burnt the bridge, unfortunately.
I want to just keep account. That's the third time the officer said that. You burnt the bridge. Like, when I tell you that officer wants to drill that in, you burnt that bridge. The only thing left that I can think of where the officer could have just put the nail in the coffin is if he said, your dad said no. He said you burnt that bridge. And also, he's not your daddy. He hasn't been your daddy this whole time. Never contact him again. That, like, what is there? Like, you just want to drill that in.
I'm sorry. This is why I was trying to talk to you privately. Please don't let them do this.
Imagine being wheeled off like this and she's throwing away the paperwork that she just ripped up. This going down the hallway is embarrassing. Take a look to your left, at least my left, where I'm looking at the screen. Take a look to the left. Look at this nurse right here. That's my assignment. This is my second assignment. I want to be this nurse right here who's getting in all this real-time footage of this big entitled whale just being rolled out. And let me be very clear, put some respect on that officer's name, because that officer has not missed any upper body days, possibly no leg days either. Look at that. That's a lot of strength, even in a wheelchair. Do you see that? rolling her big ass out, and then she's sitting there asking for and calling for help. You are with the officers. The hospital needed help from you. They're the ones who needed help. Oh my God.
You guys know what you're doing, and I'm literally naked.
We're
I'm not getting
trespassing
out of
you
the
from
wheelchair.
private property that they don't want you here.
Give me those.
Yep, we'll give them to you.
Yep, trespass me.
We'd already done that.
Make sure I'm naked on it.
That's on you.
You ripped your paperwork up. That was your formal trespass notice.
If we ever actually create time machines successfully, I don't care if I am 75 years old, and yes, I plan to live that long. If we successfully create time machines, I will pay whatever it costs to be here in this moment of time, in the same city, making an excuse to go to the hospital just to be walking through the doors while they're wheeling her out. I don't care if I got to give myself a paper cut. I will pay to get in that time machine. I want to walk through the doors while they're wheeling her out. And I'm going to stand there because they need the room, clearly. They're wheeling out someone who's well over 550 pounds. I want to be right there. And I'm going to stand there out of the way and just stare. Imagine being someone walking into the hospital, listening to this as they roll her out, one titty hanging. I'm so jealous of everyone on staff that night. I knew I should have finished college. I could have been there. If I finished college, I could have been there that night. I would have been one of the nurses, one of the doctors. God. To all my students, stay in school, because now I'm watching what could have been. For all of you guys who watch when you're studying, stay in school. Because now I'm sitting here watching somebody live the dream that I want to live. I wanted to be there that night. And now I'm just looking at the footage. And oh my God, does she have the same hair care routine as Amber? What is going on with this hair? What is going on with this hair? And I understand they put gloves on. I also would have put a fucking mask on. I don't know what's going to come flying out that fucking hair. Imagine the smell. So to those police officers, I understand the gloves. Next time, put some mask on too. Protect yourself. The fuck?
Why did you guys just tell me what the fuck is going on?
We did tell you.
Dude, I need to go to the police. Are you taking me to jail?
No.
I can't walk.
You can walk.
I can't.
You can't.
I'm going to stay here. So
once again, J-Bay is repeating that they can't walk. Okay, just remember that.
Wherever you leave
Well,
me.
we will help remove you from the chair, and then you can decide if you want to sit on the sidewalk or not. We're not taking you to jail.
I'm going to jail.
For those who don't know, in this moment right here, all they're doing is escorting her off the property. There was no need to arrest J-Bay right here. They just need her off the property. Now you're officially trespassing. They're going to roll her off the property, and she's going to have to figure it out. And J-Bay is insisting to go to jail. She's insisting, go to jail, go to jail, go to jail. They're saying no, because it's not a fucking Denny's. And then J-Bay is going to take matters into her own hands. Oh, you don't want to take me to jail? I'm going to give you a reason to take me to jail. We'll get there.
What's up your 99-year
That doesn't matter. You don't have to keep that paperwork.
Wherever you take me.
Sure.
Help! Help! Ramos knows what he did! KPD, hands up, don't shoot! I'm naked and they fucking raped me!
And I just want to make sure I preface this by saying I am not a police officer. I would never be a police officer. And one of the reasons I would never be a police officer is because of the thought that went in my mind when she started doing this. Because the minute she started fucking screaming and doing all this and shouting about rape, I would have tilted that fucking wheelchair and pushed her ass to the ground. Bitch, what? Now get up and walk. Nope. And stay 6 feet back. Don't even come near me. Now you're shouting rape. Don't come near me. Granted, Obviously, they're more professional. Police officers shouldn't do that. I'm not a police officer, but that was my initial thought. I am going to tip the fuck out of that wheelchair and push that wheel to the ground. Now you could squeal from the ground. You want to be yelling now? You want to be yelling? Squeal from the ground, bitch, and don't come near me. You don't move fast enough. Don't come near me. Don't bear crawl, none of that. What is happening? Why are you screaming? Over there. 6 feet, bitch.
Yourself were just trying to save me. The FBI is watching. Ramos! 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 KPD! KPD! All those police watching me. Where are you guys taking me?
Taking you off their property.
Oh, so that can
Perfect.
again.
Now you can walk. Go that way.
All of us, let's run that back. Look how quickly J-Bay gets up. For a bitch who just claimed several times they can't walk, they need all this assistance. They need to call for backup. Things were not going the way J-Bay thought. Miraculously got up. This is a football team looking for somebody like her. Just saying. Linebacker of the year, bitch. See, you wait. That's the problem with a lot of these bitches wasting their talents. Linebacker of the year. Do you see how quickly? Why would you sit there and waste your talents doing this dumb shit, making a scene at a fucking hospital, sitting up here playing fake activists and all this shit? Put your talents to use. Something that will actually get you further in life, get you some money. I don't know how much linebackers make, but I'm sure it's a pretty penny. Even if you playing overseas, bitch, go over to Europe. I'm sure they need linebackers. You know, we built different. Let me run that back. Look how quickly. Look at this.
Where are you guys taking me?
Taking you off their property.
Oh, so that can
Perfect.
again.
Now you can walk. Go that way. Go that way.
Arrest me. Do you guys have like an ambulance you can take me to?
Nope. You would be able to walk yourself.
Oh, okay. Well, I can't.
Yes, you can. I've seen you do it multiple times.
I can't walk.
You can walk.
I can't.
You can't.
I'm going to sit here.
Walk that way.
I gotta go to the hospital.
Nope. Walk that way.
911.
Walk that way.
911.
Walk. Walk.
911.
Walk.
911.
Walk.
I'll fucking kill you guys.
Walk.
Look.
Yeah, because I want to.
You know, when you try to convince yourself that a police station might be a bed and breakfast, and there are police officers telling you that won't be the case, they just need you to leave the premises, and you insist on going to a police station, you insist on being arrested, and they decline. Assaulting a police officer is a way of getting arrested. So J-Bay created a reason for these police officers to arrest her. Assaulting a police officer is crazy work. Crazy work. While we are here with J-Bay now finding a reason to spend the night, that ended up being a few nights. Actually, I think it was like a month or two. Either way, while we are at this part here, we are going to take a quick bonding break. And once we're back from the bonding break, I will get back to some of the support. If you are away from your device, please just indulge me this one time and take a look at the newly tweaked and improved bonding break. Enjoy.
Welcome.
That wasn't it. That wasn't it. You know what? The way that it's my karma, because that wasn't it. You know what that was? You know what's so crazy? That was the next video we were supposed to be watching. Okay, so I need you to run it back, pretend that didn't happen. Pretend that didn't happen. How embarrassing. How fucking embarrassing. It's okay. It's that great. It's that great. Y'all won't even remember I just did that. You won't even remember I just did that. So yeah. Embarrassing. God. Can't believe I did that. Now we're going to the body. That's why that happened. Who is in charge of the holy water? I'm up here fucked up. Can't even go to break on. When have y'all ever seen me struggle to go on a break? It's because of all this Satan talk within this video. Somebody spray the holy water while we're on break, please. 1 second.
Having a mental health crisis. Please, someone save me. Not a shopping cart? What the f is this? You piggy pig pig. Oink oink oink, motherfucker.
Oink oink, bitches.
Do I look like a giant baby?
You ain't got enough of this fever, I know, I know. Nothing would remain and you don't wanna go, so go. Cause you're picking your pace, no time to waste. I wanna love you but life doesn't wait. You can't stay here and waste away. You need to taste every mistake, fall out and get up again and again. Again and again and again and again. I'll be with you always. You don't need to be afraid. And I'll meet you up, I'll meet you at the. I'll be with you always. You don't need to be afraid. I'll meet you up, meet you at the end. Don't you know what happens to dreams you don't follow? They crumble. You know I can't stand what you're getting so hollow. So go. Cause you're thinking your pace, no time to waste. I wanna love you but life doesn't wait. You can't stay here and waste away. You need to taste every mistake, fall out and get up again and again. Again and again and again and again. I'll be with you always. You don't need to be afraid. And I'll meet you up, I'll meet you at the. I'll be with you always. You don't need to be afraid. I'll meet you up, meet you at the end. No time to waste. I wanna love you, but life doesn't wait. You can't see and waste away. I'll be with you always. You don't need to be afraid. And I'll meet you up, I'll meet you at the. I'll be with you always. You don't need to be afraid. I'll meet you up, meet you at the end.
J-Bay is what was needed to really make the break even more special, to really just tie everything together. Those tarp clips, and we haven't even gotten to that yet. Those tarp clips. Oh my God. Mm, 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 mm. And to see all those men. Whew. Keep in mind, we don't even know if there were any injuries after that. Ooh. Thank you guys. I see the love in the chat. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I couldn't have done it without y'all. I couldn't have done it without y'all. Oh, that break clip will be around for a while. The only thing that will possibly rotate is the song. That break, I'm happy. I'm happy. Let me get to some more of the support and we'll get back into it because we still got Rosie to go over. Mercury, thank you so much for the super chat, boo. She must be mad at the community because her fiance cheated on her. Thank you, Mercury. Mercury, you're one of the viewers who clearly know about J-Bay. At any point, if you see me fucking up and saying something that ain't right, please correct me in the chat. Do not hesitate. And thank you for that. I know I already said that, but thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Trust me, I'm learning as I go. I appreciate you, boo. Jesus. Danny Jean, thank you so much for the super chat. Listening while freshly shaved and exfoliated. I know that's right. Going to do my skincare before this man comes over. Not with the tongue out. You better get it. You better get it, boo. Love you too, boo. You better get it. Oh, actually, maybe don't let them watch this. Don't let them walk in on you watching this. So just turn it off. Turn it off before your man come over. Turn it off. Thank you. Daddy's Dragons, thank you so much for the super chat. You are giving Angela Bassett today, beautiful. Don't gas me. Do not gas me like that. I appreciate you. Don't ever gas me like that. You don't know how big-headed, even more big-headed that I would be. Thank you, boo. I appreciate you. Bishop, thank you for the super chat. Tonight's viewing is brought to you by the offices of Delusion, Fatback, and Lard. No services, just extra servings. Hold on. Today's viewing is brought to you by the offices of Delusion, Fatback, and Lard. No services, just extra servings. Oh, Bishop, you ate. You ate. Moments like this, I'm grateful I never left. I'm grateful. J-Bay, if you come back, Lord help you. And I know you was praying to Satan, but Lord help you, bitch. Miss T, Justice for Ramos. Listen. What do you think? What do you think Officer Ramos? I don't know why I keep saying Ramos. What do you think Officer Ramos is doing as we speak? What do you think Officer Ramos had for like lunch today? You think he knows he's this viral? And also, low-key people are seeking him out. Anyways, Officer Ramos, I hope you are having a great day. If you ever see this, I hope you are having a great day. Thank you for showing patience. Thank you for doing what you needed to do, doing your job. Thank you, Officer Ramos. And my offer still stands. If you have a sister or even an older brother that's not a police officer, you just let me know. My DMs are open. Thank you. Thank you. Atomic, thank you so much for 3 months. Charlie, my birthday, my birthday was yesterday and you're 51. Happy birthday. Oh, I know I look every bit of my age, baby, not based on that profile picture. What you looking at? Just like you look lovely, inches of your height, 6'2". You'll be the cop. Say less, especially because it's your birthday. Can you guys please wish Atomic a happy birthday in the chat? Damn, there's a lot of October babies around here. There's a lot of October babies. Happy birthday to you, boo. And you look good. Don't ever talk about yourself like that. Leave that to the hating ass bitches. You don't talk about yourself like that. And you look good in your profile picture. So I don't know what you're referring to. Happy birthday. Karina, thank you for 3 months. Can I be the random grocery cart that was in the back of the van? I have a feeling there's a few people looking to assign themselves as the grocery cart, but baby, you're one of them. No problem. Thank you for 3 months. Cap, that's what I'm talking about. You'll be the 3 cuffs. 3 pickies. Thank you. Goodbye, Kyle said. I'm the button on the phone. You're the button on the phone Ramos touched. Okay. No problem. That's you. I was saving some of these when I saw you guys writing them in chat because I did see you guys picking up assignments, so I wanted to save them. No problem. You're the button on the phone. See, proud lesbian also wants to be the shopping cart. More than one of us can be one thing at a no problem. So we have 2 people down for the shopping cart. Cap is the 3 handcuffs. And yes, I'm going to repeat 3 handcuffs. And goodbye, Kyle, is the button on the phone that Ramos touches. No problem. Jax, thank you for the super chat. I'm going to be the ambulance that I'm going to be the ambulance that drives by. The fact that they had to put her in the back of a van. The way I've seen furniture placed more smoothly than us in the back of a U-Haul. Then it's okay. Burps, I'm the exit sign. Say less. You're the exit sign. That is yours. Liz, thank you for 2 months. Just want to solidify my role as the cart in the van. I knew that was going to be popular. I'm surprised more of y'all aren't saying the handcuffs. Is it because the handcuffs touch her versus the cart just sitting there? But it's yours. It's yours. We have many people who are assigning themselves to the cart. Blue Sneaky Snake, I'm the daisy chained handcuff. Period. We need more people assigned to the handcuffs. And who's going to be the doctor? Who's going to be the doctor? We got to think about that. Thank you, Boo. Thank you, Mercury. I want to be read my mind. Read my mind. You know, when you find your people, you find your people. I want to be the doctor who cleared her in minus 15 seconds. You know what that doctor said? That doctor said, I did not go to medical school for all these years for this. He said, just fine, just fine, just fine. I love that. Chucklefuck, thank you so much for the super chat. I'm the exit sign watching from above and judging. I didn't think of the exit sign. A lot of y'all are saying that. I like that. Sounds like you problem. I'm the shopping cart. You know what? We need other people to pick up other assignments as well. But it's okay. Y'all could still be the shopping cart. But I need other people. Who's going to be the men that pick her up? We need some of y'all to be the officers that pick her up. And who's the tarp? Don't think I forgot. One of you guys have to be the tarp. Literally. It's like pretty much one of the leading roles in this video. Somebody has to be the tarp. Somebody pick up that assignment and stop playing. Ashley, thank you so much for 2 months. This eyeshadow color is everything. Thank you, Boo. I appreciate you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Moose, thank you so much. I want to be the hospital. Not the disconnected phone in the hospital. You got it. So you're the disconnected phone. Goodbye, Kyle is the button that Ramos pushed. Link up in chat. Tag each other in chat. Y'all got to work together. Okay. Hello. Hold on. Hello there, Olivia. Thank you. Love to see you live roasting these beasts. Hi from the gym. Oh, you are somewhere that I know. Ooh, I know J-Bay hasn't seen in a while. Officially 1 year away from getting married. Congrats, boo. That's another thing J-Bay won't be seeing because J-Bay got cheated on recently. But that's another thing. I need to talk about this, and I know it will be unpopular opinion, and I probably shouldn't say it on the heels of congratulating you, but this has nothing to do with you. Hello there, Olivia. And congrats to you, boo. Can y'all send some love in the chat for hello there, Olivia? Congrats, boo. 1 year away. I know that's right. I believe, hear me out, let me say it all, and I understand if you don't agree. I believe cheating's wrong. All forms of cheating is wrong. However, I do understand sometimes being in relationships with people where it would be very difficult to leave. I'm not going to speak on the allegations. I was not there. What I can say is I would not be surprised if J-Bay's fiance did try to exit that relationship and she possibly started suicide baiting or making threats, throwing fits, doing all those things. Again, I'm not saying cheating is right, but I believe walking away from a relationship with someone like J-Bay could turn very dangerous and concerning. That's all I'm going to say. Again, cheating's wrong. Don't cheat. But with someone like J-Bay, Yeah, that's all I'm gonna say. Danzel, hold on. I want to make sure I pull up your membership. Welcome to the Gold Cluster, first and foremost. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Let's see. And you are Supreme, so you do have access to the Discord. Thank you, thank you, thank you for the support, boo. I appreciate you. Let's see. Where am I? Why am I behind? Okay. Sounds like a you problem. Thank you so much for the super chat. Oh my God, she is the same age as me. She's still, by the way, that's a rough 29. Not you. Sounds like you problem, to be clear. Actually, you look younger than 29. So work, bitch. But J-Bay's a really rough 29. I thought we were in the same age group. I was just like, 29, bitch? Too busy acting the fool instead of doing your fucking skincare. See, priorities. Priorities. While you guys are at home doing your skincare, be proud, because you could be at the fucking hospital acting a plum fool like this bitch. Yeah, be at home, prioritize you, look good. Jesus, feel good. It's self-care. 29, Jesus. Oof, that's rough. Regular black girl, thank you so much for joining the Gold Cluster. You joined the Welfare Fund. Ready, set, EBTs, EBTs, EBTitties. Thank you so much for joining the Welfare Fund. Thank you for playing your part in keeping my black ass off of welfare. Thank you, boo. I always question if people know the story behind that. Jesus. Kathy, thank you so much for upgrading to the Supreme. You have access to the Discord. And remember, to anyone looking to join the Discord, there's a link. There's a video tutorial in the description that walks you through connecting your YouTube account to Discord, and it will get you right in. Britt, thank you so much. Welcome back, boo. Welcome to the Gold Cluster. And you are Supreme, so you have access to the Discord as well. Let me see. Thank you so Lord, thank you so much for 2 months. Hey, Charlie, my guess is J-Bay is acting like this on purpose, so they arrest them. That. And J-Bay had a place to go, or maybe they did. Substance, that's the thing. I think it's a combination of both. That's my opinion. I think it's a combination of, yeah, I'm sure mental illness, but a lot of this is extreme and performative. J-Bay had nowhere to go. J-Bay had nowhere to go. And even through these clips, you can see where J-Bay's a bit calculated. Like, so I think it's a combination of both. Substances, maybe. J-Bay hasn't been back online in months, and hopefully they out there getting help. That's all I know. EB, thank you so much for 4 months. The way I have seen this body cam footage like 4 times, and I am still set to see it again. I think I'm on my 6th or 7th, and I've watched it outside of the Discord. Oh, I said this yesterday in Discord, and so happy you are covering this. Love your commentary on the BS. I appreciate you, and thank you for the 4 months. I said this in Discord, and I want to repeat it here. Give me some time, and I'll be able to repeat some of this bar for bar. Bar for bar. It don't matter the rap song that you bring up, the legendary rap song you bring up. I'll be able to recite this body cam footage bar for bar. Just give me a few weeks. We just need to drop a beat on that bitch, and I'll be able to recite it. Because this, iconic. Iconic. Momi, oh no. Mom in Vans. It's okay. Yeah, I know sometimes I struggle to read. Mom in Vans, thank you for the super chat. Hi, Charlie, longtime viewer, love you. Is this the J-Bay that was grifting and making GoFundMe pages a few months ago, claiming she was homeless? So I know J-Bay had a GoFundMe. I don't know what it was about. Truthfully, I didn't look into it, but I know J-Bay had a GoFundMe. So it's probably the same. It's probably the same. Again, J-Bay was out here for all this time looking to be accommodated on plane rides and all, and hotel hallways. You don't have a home. Where are you traveling to? That's the least of your worries. Get a fucking job. And this is one of the things that, and thank you again, this is one of the things that I feel is very similar when it comes to J-Bay and Rosie. They need to be taken care of. They don't have a want to work, bummy as fuck, always looking for handouts, e-begging, all this shit. Get a fucking job. And wanting to be accommodated. Accommodate your ass at a fucking job. Indeed.com. Build up your resume. The time they put into social media, they need to be putting into building up their resume, putting in job applications, practicing your interview voice and talking points. Stupid. And thank you again, Mom and Vans. Thank you again, Boo. Hannah, thank you for the super chat. Justice for Daddy. Justice for Daddy Ramos. Not Officer Ramos got low-key a fan club. I wonder if he knows. Keep in mind, this man might be married. Imagine being this man's spouse, their life partner, and clicking onto YouTube one day, seeing this body cam footage, and seeing all these people talk about your partner. Danzel, thank you. We'll never miss a live again, Charlie. Your eyeshadow colors are stunning. Thank you, Boo. I appreciate you. And I want to say this too, because I was even looking and personally shocked. To all y'all who showed up for the stream, because you got to remember, this is a topic we're not used to talking about around here. And I get it is a hot topic, but new topics don't do the best in this corner of the internet, which is fine. If I fuck with it and I like it, I will sit up here and laugh with 500 people. I don't care. But the fact that y'all showing out like this, I'm like, thank you. Thank you. I really, really appreciate you. A lot of y'all showed up. I just appreciate y'all. Y'all accept me for who I am. I do laugh at probably things I shouldn't laugh at. It is what it is. So the fact that almost 1,400 of you, well, actually a little over 1,300, either way, a little over 1,300 of you showed up to laugh with me. We all go, damn, hell is going to be packed. It's already going to be hot. Now it's going to be packed as fuck. Thank you, though. Avocado, thank you for the super chat. Hi, Charlie. I used to feel so bad for Amber, but I did my homework on her. No idea she was that awful. I want to be hateful to her, but wow, she is terrible. Avocado, were you... No, I don't want to mix you up. Because there's an avocado that's in Amber's live streams, and you're probably not the same person. I might be mixing you up. Either way, it happens. You don't know until you get the information, and you are allowed to change your opinion as you get new information. So welcome. I'm not very nice to people who are pieces of shit. Just get comfortable. If you like the vibes, please get comfortable and stick around. And if you don't, that's okay too. You're entitled to that. But yeah, it's fuck Amberlyn. It will always be fuck Amberlyn Reed around here. But welcome. Welcome, boo. Burbank, thank you so much for the super chat. We need Officer Lee and Ramos to be celebrated. That, especially Lee, he was handling her alone. He was Lee, shady, messy, petty, but still kept it cute, still kept it professional. In my opinion, it was getting her together. Jack, thank you for the super chat. You know the cop and dad were having a whole kiki. Oh, could you imagine? Low key, they probably were acting like a therapist too. Because imagine getting called about one of your children and J-Bay is that child. Imagine how many times J-Bay's dad has gotten those type of calls. Imagine the amount of times maybe trolls even on the internet have reached out to this man. Because he's her dad, unfortunately. Ari, darling, thank you. I was watching this in Girl Pleases Live, and someone said she'll burn everything but she'll burn everything but calories. Where's the lie? Where's the fucking lie? Burn bridges but won't burn calories. Damn shame. Flushumu, thank you so much for 6 months. Could you imagine if this was Dr. Now's hospital she was clowning in? He would have gotten her together so fast. Oh, yes. And one thing about, well, I feel like all the US and other countries, we don't fuck around when it comes to Dr. Now. Oh, yeah. She would have been gathered. I think production would have came from around the cameras and got her ass together. Could you imagine? Yeah, you don't play with Dr. Now. We ride for Dr. Now, bitch. Could you imagine? Oh, and thank you for 6 months. Jonah, thank you for 7 months. Why does J-Bay and Rosie sound the exact same? It's giving sisters. Very, very, very similar. And you'll see some slight similarities in the stream that we're going over after this. Well, the video we're going over after this. Yamano, thank you. Not the prayer or spell or holy. You know what? I accept. We receive it. We receive it. Y'all read this screen. This is Yamano trying to cleanse everything that we've been going through when it comes to this stream, especially because J-Bay about to be out here praying to Satan. Thank you, Yamano. Thank you for playing your part. Drop some crosses and some water emojis, please, in the chat. We need the assist. We need to uplift these words. These words, they're gonna help us get through. Shoot, I'm surprised about fucking my fucking electricity didn't go out or something like that, or power didn't cut, or the internet didn't go out. And I don't want to hear one person say they wish the internet would go out. Watch it. Not Amen saying they are different versions of the same person. Clock that. Exactly. Virgo, thank you. Thank you for the super chat. Does entitlement come with the weight gain? Jay, Amber, and Quirky are on one. It seems like it, right? It's really given that. That's one theme that is across the board with them, the entitlement. And please, let's not forget, everyone, Lynn is what they have in common as well. Jalen, Amber Lynn, Quirky Lynn, or Rose Lynn, whatever her damn name is, don't matter. We got to remove Lynn's from our name now. Or the future kids. We got to look out for the future kids. No more Lynn's. No more Lynn's, y'all. Malarkey, thank you so much for 22 months. The FFG flash took me out. Are you just seeing that, baby? I've had that FFG. You know I had to do that. That bitch. Thank you, Malarkey, for 22 months. And also, thank you, Malarkey, because as long as I could finish some of the edits I've been working on to get through those first, Malarkey is actually the reason I will be going over, seeing that Tommy wanted it gone so bad after giving consent. I will be resurfacing that Rachel video that was privated, and we'll be going over that again. Why not? Why not? It was on the internet. It was archived. And what the fuck Tommy gonna do about it? Jax, thank you so much for the super chat. Imagine being so insufferable. Police are doing everything they can to not arrest you. The fact that they were going to leave her naked and stranded. To be fair, she had covering. Just it wasn't enough to cover the mass. You know, you could only, what were they supposed to do? Take the curtains from, like the waiting area? That's the only thing that would have covered her, truly, fully covered her. That's why Titty was hanging out, is they would probably have to take like one of the curtains from the waiting areas to cover her, wrap her up. And instead, she ended up wrapped up in a fucking tarp. Thank you, boo. Lala, thank you for the super chat. Can't believe I let Charlie bully me in these bonding breaks on my own phone that I pay for. Just take my money. I must be a fool because I stay sat. No, you are getting stronger. That is strength. That is not foolishness. That is strength. That's what we build here. We build character, stronger, tougher skin, mentally strong. Don't you feel stronger after that break? Don't you feel mentally stronger? And I know some people don't end up eating. That's strength. That is strength. That's willpower. You put that fork down, not because you're disgusted by what's on screen. It's because you feel stronger. You could conquer anything with a bonding break on my channel. Didn't that sound convincing? Didn't that sound? I cracked myself up. That sounded convincing, even to me. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Fauntleroy World. Thank you so much for the generous super chat. Charlie, you are too cute. The Shabubus isn't enough. I need the Shabubu's best friend, the Sharbubu purple Corvette. Oh, no. Why'd you say this, Fauntleroy? Now the artists are going to start drawing this. I'm going to still read it. The Sharbubu purple Corvette and the Sharbubu dream house with the room dedicated to live streaming. Much love. To all the artists in the community, I know what's about to happen. Fauntleroy, I low-key feel like you did that intentionally. And I'm going to tag yo ass when I start getting DMs and being tagged in Discord with artists. They probably already got they sketch pads out. Fauntleroy, I see what you did. I see what you did. Not building a whole fantasy out of this. I still haven't cursed out Michael B. Petty for that. I still haven't cursed him out. And thank you again, Bull. Cappuccino Charlie's commercial bonding tour coming in 2027. Period. If I ever truly follow through with a meet and greet, if y'all don't think that song will play and then on a big screen have that going, and then the intro too. But everybody who'll be like, oh girl, teach me how to twerk. The intro song, we gonna play that. We're gonna play that. Part your legs, part your knees. I want your hips like that. Oh, it's gonna be a whole thing. It's gonna be a whole thing. I will get to some more of the support. Thank you so much. I appreciate y'all. I'm gonna get to some more of the support because we got a bit more to go. A bit more to go. Let's get back into it.
You
need to get
Come
off
on.
the property.
You know what you're trying to do. I don't know, dude. So does Jacob ours. Jacob ours.
Sure.
All those reports in the file. Hell yeah, take me to jail. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
I need everyone front and center. Right now. Come to your devices. Drop the plant. Put the stove on low. Walk away from whatever you're doing. I need y'all to pay attention to how many handcuffs it takes to arrest J-Bay. On the second click, where I realized there's a second handcuff coming, I would have passed the fuck out. On the third, I would have been kissing pavement. 3 handcuffs. Pay attention.
Hell yeah. Let's get in the car.
Look. That's 2.
911! They're raping me!
Oh my God.
They're trying to rape me, Sark!
That is the last thing that we will ever do.
I'm gonna run that back. I just need y'all to see these handcuffs one more time. Hold on. Look.
They're raping me!
Oh wait, let me run it back.
Walk.
911!
Walk.
911!
Walk.
I'll fucking kill you guys.
Walk.
Oh. Yeah, because I want to. Because I want to.
You need to get
Come
off
on.
the property.
You know what you're trying to do. I don't know, dude. So does Jacob ours. Jacob ours.
Sure.
All those reports in the file. Hell yeah, take me to jail. Hell
1.
yeah. Hell yeah.
2.
Hell yeah.
And the third right there.
Hell yeah. Let's get in the car.
3.
Help me! 911! They're raping me! They're trying to rape me, Sark!
Instead of screaming, falsely screaming about rape, I would have used that moment to be completely silent. I would have held my breath until they felt my big ass body hit that ground. From that moment on, I don't want to be here. And that's the only thing I'd be able to think of in that moment is holding my breath so I collapse to the ground. 3 handcuffs. 3. I'm gone. Write up the report. Write up the report. I'm gone. I'm done. There's nothing else here for me. And if I pass out and a fucking doctor or nurse comes out to resuscitate, I'm suing. I'm suing. There's a reason I held my breath to pass out. I am done. I don't want to hear nothing else. Oh my God.
That is the last thing that we will ever do.
She
Please
just
call
assaulted
911.
police. She is now in custody. Also.
911! 911! Call!
Period. Y'all get it. Hold on. Y'all get it. DNR. Do not resuscitate me after something like this. And if for some reason me holding my breath didn't work, the moment I get on that tarp, I promise you I am gone. I am gone. Write the think pieces, the sweet tweets and all, but I am done after that. Do not. Actually, that's probably what I should say right before I feel I'm about to pass out. As I'm going to say loud, instead of screaming rape, I'm going to scream DNR, DNR, not rape, DNR. They're going to be like, what the fuck? And then they're going to see me fall and they'll be like, oh, that's what she was talking about. Correct. Do not resuscitate. I'm good.
911. Because your dash cam didn't just get all that. Because your body cam didn't just get all that. Because this wasn't the fucking goal the whole time. To bring you all fucking down. Remember I could walk. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. I just assaulted an officer though. You called it in, remember? You called it in, remember?
Yep, I saw it happen.
Yep, you sure did. If you weren't a part of it, Ramos is. I'm not getting in the car with y'all. Help! KPD Ramos is trying to kill me. I have it recorded with the KPD.
All right, get in the car.
No. No. I can't. Oh my god. Mental health. Mental health. Help me. Help me. You guys are the FBI watching, right?
Get in the car.
Oh my god. Whoa.
Let me run that back so you could see the dramatics of her throwing herself to the ground. Look at this.
Car.
No. No. I can't. Oh my god. Mental health. Mental health. Help me. Help me. You guys are the FBI watching, right?
Get in the car.
Oh my god. Whoa.
And you know, there's not enough people talking about the possible damage that could have happened to that car. 550 pounds just hitting it like that. J-Bay might have a lot of things to worry about because we don't know what kind of damage. Not even thinking about the damage happening to the police officers' bodies. Oh my God. Imagine if they don't regularly work out. The workout they got that day is crazy. How many calories do you think these officers burned getting J-Bay out of the hospital and finally into that van? Imagine the J-Bay workout plan.
Whoa.
Go ahead and stand up.
I can't.
Yeah, you can.
I can't.
You just stood up out of the chair
I
just fine
can't.
by yourself. Stand up.
I can't after all that.
Stand up.
Hold on. Hold on. Hands up, don't shoot. Hands up, don't rape. Hands up, don't shoot.
When she started with that chant, it did piss me off. But I remembered to take a moment and remember we are just going to sit here and laugh at this bitch. That's not a chant you take as a joke or part of your fucking shit show. Stupid ass bitch.
I'm disabled.
Stand up.
I assaulted an officer. Please take me to jail.
We're trying to take you to jail. Why don't you get in the car? We can take you.
I need a female officer, Officer Marshall.
Yeah, she's not working today.
Yeah. Well, I can't get up like this with my hands in cuffs.
Okay, so how can we assist you to get up?
Cuffs off.
No.
Okay, well.
The way she casually said that, did she actually expect that they would take the cuffs off? And to be fair here, J-Bay getting up off of the wheelchair is very different from someone who's over 550 pounds getting up off the ground. So technically, they did need to assist J-Bay a lot more to get her big ass off the ground. A wheelchair and a ground over 550 pounds. And may I remind you guys, to be around that weight, that's the size of that you weigh as much as a vending machine. So yeah, technically J-Bay wasn't lying here.
I can't get up.
Yeah, you can.
I literally can't.
Sure you can.
I literally can't.
Put your leg underneath you. We'll help you stand up.
Burned them all to the ground. And Ramos went to prison where he got ass raped the rest of his life. And his whole family died because I set this all up.
For those who missed it, for whatever reason during this rambling, she said Ramos went to jail and was raped. And apparently something that she set up to happen to Ramos' family. Like, they were already taking her in, so I don't know why she kept on with this shit, but here we are.
I gotta lay down. I'm disabled as shit. Hey, dude, you're literally hurting me.
Okay, well,
This is
stand
being
up.
live streamed.
Okay. Stand up for me.
I can't.
And then we can help you get in the
Let me
car.
roll over.
Okay, how do you want to do that?
Let me roll over.
Okay.
Take
How are you
me
going to do that?
cuffs.
Well, that won't happen.
Well,
but
I can't.
how would you like us to help you to
I
stand up?
can't. Wait till the other officers pull up.
Well, there's no other
Yeah, they
officers
are. I
coming.
dispatched 988. They're on the way.
Yeah, they're not. So how can we assist you in getting up?
Remember, I can't use the phone. I'm cuckoo.
How can we assist you in getting up?
You can't. Can someone call an ambulance? The FBI has been watching the whole time. So everything you just did, Ramos. Remember the other night? Remember how it's already on the news?
Sure, it's all on body worn camera.
Yep, sure is. These cons and they mama. Burn in fucking hell, bitch. Fuck with police. Fuck the Richmond police. Fuck the Pasco police. Y'all gonna keep me right here naked and all.
Well, if you stood up, we could help you get in the car.
I can't stand up.
So tell me how we can assist you to stand up.
Ask the FBI when they show up on you.
Well, the FBI won't be here.
You're so right.
So how can we assist you to stand
I don't know.
up?
I guess we need an ambulance.
Okay.
I gotta get 5950. But remember, you're unlawfully detaining a disabled woman who's been kidnapped.
Well, you're under arrest, so we're
I
not
know.
detaining you. You're under arrest.
I have the right to an attorney and I have the right to remain
You sure
silent.
do, and you can also remain silent. That would be a great thing to start with.
I'm having a mental health crisis. Please, someone save me. Hands up, don't shoot. Hands up, don't shoot. I'm black and brown, they shoot us down. I'm black and brown, they shoot us down. Hi, are real officers here now?
Nope, doctor.
Oh my God, I'm not doing well at all, doctor. These people are...
I want you to remember the doctor just showed up. Look how quickly the doctor exits left. Go ahead, Doc. Go ahead.
trying to hurt me. I was trying to seek refuge here, love. I'm having a mental health crisis.
Okay.
Yeah, I need help immediately. All the
Okay.
evidence they just tried to destroy.
Okay. She's
Yeah.
medically cleared. I'll get her ready.
Thank you, doc.
Okay.
So am I under arrest, Doc?
Yep.
I am?
Yep.
Okay. That's good. Take me to jail.
We'll get.
It's taken me longer to walk to the restroom. When I tell you that doctor was in and out within 15 seconds, in and out within 15 seconds. I could have cleared J-Bay. I could have cleared her. I don't know what sign the doctor was looking for, but he said, yep. Yep, all set. All good to go.
Get you there.
There we go. Hell yeah.
The real hero.
Hell yeah. The real heroes. I was watching y'all the whole time.
Hey, so unfortunately our legal charter doesn't allow us.
So the ambulance that J-Bay thought would be chauffeurs to wherever they were going to take her actually can't legally take someone J-Bay size. At least that's what I got from the parts that were cut out. They drove up, legally we can't, and drove off. And that's when they had to call in for the van, the big boy.
Yep.
Hands up.
Y'all, look at the screen. It's the tarp. As the ambulance is driving away, here's the tarp. Oh my God.
Don't shoot. Hands up. You can be disabled and fine. No can take you down. Where are my rights at, motherfuckers?
You have the right to be quiet and right to counsel.
I'm not gonna be quiet because
Okay.
I know you turn your shit on and off. You piggy pig pig! Oink oink oink, motherfucker! I'm not getting up. Run me over. Here we go. Run me over. Come on. Oh my God! Can you loosen the cuffs?
The way her head is just gently laid on the pavement. And if you squint just a little bit, J-Bay looks like a big ass seal that's just on land. Just squint a little bit. Look at how J-Bay's wrapped up, the positioning of J-Bay's head, just a seal. We're not at the whale part yet, but right here, it's giving just a big fat ass seal that just washed onto shore.
That's as loose as they're gonna get.
But I'm fat, so I can't move at all to get up. Like you're.
Imagine asking to have your handcuffs loosened when you have 3 handcuffs on. Okay.
You're asking me to.
I didn't ask you to do anything.
Oh, you didn't ask me to do anything when your cam was off?
My cam's been on the entire time.
Yeah, sure has.
We have a like a lift thing from the fire guys that's soft.
To everyone who assigned themselves a shopping cart, this is your moment. Lights, camera, action.
So we'll basically we'll roll her on her stomach so she can't kind of sit up and kick, and then we'll just put her back here, and then I'll have somebody ride back here with her. Perfect. While you get her, and the jail's already prepped. They know she's coming. They know all the sitch and all that stuff. So
I'll stand by whenever you're gonna back up.
yeah, just come back just a little bit.
Okay. Tell me when.
Yeah.
Yeah, no worries. Yeah, there's space up there.
Y'all, they're unwrapping the tarp, bitch. They're unwrapping the tarp. The tarp. No, 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 no. Hand me a shovel. I will bury myself. I will bury myself. I will save my family money. I will bury myself right here. Just hand me a shovel. You ain't got to worry about me after this. Oh my God.
Perfect.
Oh.
So we're gonna do it twice. Once on her back, and then she'll be face down on this.
They're rolling her on. They're rolling her on.
All right, perfect. One more time.
Oh my God. Look.
In God I say, in God we trust, and they cannot move me at all. And they cannot move me at all because I am 550 pounds and I'm a disabled woman. I am a disabled woman.
Oh my God.
And they're trying to kill me. Trio Health has it all on camera. So does the FBI.
Yeah, we need to scoot more towards
I'm having a mental health crisis.
Look at the. I can't. I genuinely have to die after this. There's no other way for me to put. I have to die. It's time. They rolled her on. And genuinely, it's not even about like fat shaming, even though I do that. I don't care. It's not necessarily about that. They literally are removing a whale. They are transporting a whale. The only other thing I can think of, instead of calling the paramedics, maybe they could have called some like deer hunters, because I feel like they're used to like big, heavy things like that. I don't know if people hunt moose. I don't know if that's a thing, but like that's the only thing I can think of, like calling in those type of reinforcements, not the EMTs. Oh my God. Actually, no, I would have called in a tow truck. Haul that bitch in the back of a tow truck. Now that I think about it, because towing is like $300-$400, and then send the bill to J-Bay. They should have called in a fucking tow truck. I just thought about that. Because tow trucks, they come in like pretty quickly, like under an hour.
Aren't I having a mental health crisis?
Perfect. All right. If you want to focus on just that front one, I'll do these two.
Whoa! I can't breathe. I can't. Hey, I can't breathe. Hey, I can't fucking breathe. I'm not. What the fuck? What the fuck?
In all fairness, I think J-Bay was struggling to breathe even before getting hauled onto the tarp. In any position, I think J-Bay struggles to breathe.
Jalen changing. Jalen, I start changing. 869. 866. Call 5653. Three. Oh, thank God.
I know those officers were sore for about 2 days, maybe 3. I know they were sore after this.
We're going to the jail now, right?
You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can be used against you in the court of law. You have the right at this time to talk to a lawyer and have.
Look at them fat ass turkey legs. Look at those fat ass turkey legs. Mind you, she ended up at the hospital naked. Imagine being the nurse at the front desk receiving in new patients, asking them, what do they need help with, what their concern is. And you see a naked J-Bay walking up. I don't know if there's an emergency. There has to be, right? At the hospital, there's probably an emergency button at the bottom. I would have been clicked the minute I seen that fat ass turkey, that fat ass ham walk through the door. I'm hitting the emergency button. I don't know if anybody here works at a hospital. I don't know if that's how that works, but I know at the banks, they have emergency buttons. So there should be one at the hospital. Ring, 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 ring. Security now.
Present with you while you are being questioned. If you cannot afford to hire a lawyer, one will be appointed to represent you before questioning if you wish. You can decide at any time to exercise rights and not answer any questions or make any statements. Do you understand each of these rights as I've explained them to you?
In the name of God, yes,
Having
I
these
do.
rights in mind, do you wish to speak to me now?
In the name of God, I'll ask for an attorney.
All right.
Take us to the Bannon County Jail. They're meeting us there. That's why everything just happened, you fucking idiots. Fucking fat piggy pig pigs.
That was some more F slurs for you. That was some more F slurs for the ally. From the allies, some more F slurs. Carry on.
Fat piggy pig pigs.
That was some more.
Oh. There was a reason I came here. Not a shopping cart? What the fuck is this?
That will never not be. Is that a shopping cart? Yes, bitch. Yes.
Can't even see the way you guys have me like dead. Crazy, bro. In the name of Satan! In the name of Satan!
Holy water. Holy water in the chat. Holy water in the chat. This bitch is praying to Satan. Holy water in the chat, please. The fuck is going on? J-Bay said God brought her to the hospital. Now she's ending the night praying to Satan. Holy water, please.
Y'all are weird, bro. Y'all are really, really weird.
Yes. The police officers. They're the ones that's weird. They're the ones that's weird. For those who didn't notice, I did trim it down. The original uploader is linked in the description. Feel free to check them out. J-Bay's charges were dropped. When you act like that, they do get dropped. Towards the end of the video, they do say all the charges. And keep in mind, I think J-Bay was locked up for a minute, like over a month. Whew. For anyone who came for J-Bay, that was the J-Bay part of the stream. Now we are going to get to Rosie. Before we get to Rosie, I just want to get caught up with the support real quick, and we'll get to that mess. And I also want to mention before we get to Rosie, it's one of those things I need to emphasize from the start. Multiple things can be true at once. When it comes to what happened with Rosie, both Rosie and the driver were wrong. There's just a different perspective. I don't know if a lot of people picked up on. I did see a few comments during my edits upload that I saw people picking up on exactly what I wanted to focus on when it comes to how that whole exchange played out. Oh, thank you, Lily. Thank you. I meant to keep it for a while. Not necessarily that long, but I meant to keep it for a while. Let's end that poll. especially after watching all of that. Thank you so much, especially after watching all that. Let's see. Ooh, 1.6K views. Votes. Thank you. How much money to show your face online again after this body cam footage surfaces? 54% said absolutely not, never again. I'm part of that 54%. 33% said 100K, 6% said 50K, 7% said 10K. I ain't gonna hold y'all, especially for the 10K. Actually, in this economy, I kind of understand, but also no. No. You would never see me again. No. J-Bay has been gone for months. Obviously, after this surfaced, I'm sure J-Bay will stay gone for a little while. But I ain't gonna hold you. I subscribed. I subscribed to J-Bay's channel. Notifications on. All. If I get a notification from J-Bay's channel, oh bitch, be prepared. Be prepared. Be prepared. Because God, Satan, no one could move me to come back. No one. As a matter of fact, I mentioned this in the Discord yesterday, and I mean every word. When they hauled my ass in the back of the van after putting me in a fucking tarp, I would have chewed through the floor of the van until I landed on the ground. And I would purposely wait until we were on the interstate. You would have to be scooping me off of pavement because I would be dead. Any way possible for me to be gone after that, yeah, I will chew through the floor of that van to make sure I'm gone. Absolutely not. So y'all would be laughing at this police footage all by your fucking self. All by your fucking self. Absolutely not. K lifts, thank you. Can I be the lift? Baby, all you. All you. And thank you for 4 months. All you. I would be the pavement. Pavement. Yikes, it's Mama Mitchell. Thank you so much for 2 months. My born day was yesterday, 49 years young, and you're giving 6'4" today. Thank you, boo, and happy birthday. Can y'all please send Yikes, it's Mama Mitchell some love in the chat, please? Send them some birthday love. I told y'all, mad October babies. And thank you. Thank you. I appreciate you, boo. Anal, my baby, we are now calling them not handcuffs. J-Bay, come here. Stay gone. Stay gone, baby. Stay gone. Stay gone. You do not want to see what's waiting for you if you come back to the internet. Stay gone. It's okay. It's okay. Handcuffs. Yep, me and pavement. Say Vesta, thank you, boo. Can we just celebrate even though it's not my birthday anymore? But the gift Chantel bestowed upon the community, I also call one of the sassy cops arresting call one of the sassy cops arresting J-Bay. Love you, Shabubu. I appreciate you. Actually, let me get this. Let me find the image. And also send Sylvester some belated birthday. Love, I'm gonna get it. Hold on, let me get it. Which one was it? Give me 1 second. Is it this one? Hold on. No, it wasn't this one. Is it this one? Found it. And happy belated. Happy belated, boo. I remember I told you happy birthday on the day of, but hold on. Just for you. Look at this beauty. Just for you. Y'all, just think about this. That could have been Chantel being rolled onto that tarp. That could have been Chantel being rolled up to that bitch. Look. Already on the ground, it looks like. Damn near in the position she's always sealing. Oh. Look at that beauty. Look at that. And don't be jealous in the chat. Don't be jealous that this isn't you. Some of you are happy and thriving because you have necks. Who needs a neck? Look. Having a neck is for losers. Having a neck is for losers. You better stunt on them, Chantal. Stunt on them. Stunt on the chat. Period. You hoes could never. She told y'all. Olivia Batty Benson, thank you, Boo, for 5 months. Hello from me, the disconnected phone call. Love you, Charlie. And I love this chat. My long-suffering boyfriend, officially living in the US, period, is visiting and slightly confused, but he's laughing along. Oh, wait, you introduced him to this Hi, longtime boyfriend. I can't think of a lie or an excuse this quickly, so welcome. I was gonna try to make it like sound nice, but yeah, this is just what it is. I hope you enjoyed, and thank you for 5 months, boo. Kabiro, I'll be the tarp. I don't give a fuck. Listen, y'all some strong people out there. Mm-mm. And that's the thing. I couldn't even be one of the officers. What I would want to be, honestly, is the EMT that handed off the tarp. I had my little cameo. I got my little camera time. Handed off the tarp, and drove off. At least I think it was the EMT who handed him the tarp. But either way, yeah, I'd be the EMT. No, we ain't taking her. And then bounced. And low key, I think he might have been bow leg. So, anyways, okay, sorry. Educated and useless. Thank you so much for 7 months. I'm the TO pulling the wheelchair and rethinking all my life decisions, baby. On a call like that, on a call like that. Jeez. We need to figure out what those nurses. Imagine being a nurse that night. Imagine what you go home to talk about. The stories that those nurses and doctors probably see. How Olivia Batty Benson, right, is like, oh, I introduced my man. Imagine going home to express to your partner, instead of being able to show them, you paint them a picture of your night, and that's what you paint. Crazy. Matt, thank you so much. I'm the tarp leg blanket that was laying on the hospital ground before it was ran over by the wheelchair. Damn. I like your attention to detail. I know that's what. Thank you, boo. Amen. I will be Mrs. Now, Mrs. Ramos wasn't there. Mrs. Ramos wasn't there. Mrs. Ramos was not there, so you can't assign yourself to Mrs. Ramos. I just know whoever Officer Ramos' partner is, I know they having a field day with this. Rancid, thank you. I'm the automatic sliding glass. That was smart. That was actually smart. That was smart because you get to see all the action. Just keep in mind, you were also the automatic sliding doors that her naked ass walked through. So you got that view too. Had to walk through the doors naked before she got rolled out hours later. Just saying. Kabiro, correction. Keeping up with the Kardashians tag me. Oh, are tag teaming the role. Okay. Period. Y'all could do that. Avocado, thank you, boo. Welcome to the Gold Cluster. And if I misquoted who you were before, I apologize. I probably was wrong, but it just your name looked familiar, so I probably was off by that. Where are you? I just want to make sure I'm giving you thank you and welcome, boo. Welcome to the Gold Cluster. 49 and freaking fabulous. Thank you so much for 7 months. Hi, my twin 6'4" queen, period. No one drags a bee like you do. Appreciate you. I would like to be the female cop that's off duty when J-Bay asks for her skincare on and Dewey, period. The fact that she knew to ask for someone by name like that. Imagine being that familiar with all those officers. There's family members' names, distant, granted, that I don't remember. She had a whole rundown. I'm surprised she don't got a shift schedule. Jeez, I'm gonna get to some more to support. I appreciate y'all. Oh, actually, I'll get this one. Aaliyah Rain, thank you so much, boo. I'll be Ramos body cam getting all the angles. Smart. I see what you did there. I like that. Mercury, thank you so much. Fun fact, actually not that funny. The reason J-Bay's dad didn't want her in the house is because he has a little child and the little kid is scared of her. Reasons are yet to be known. Whoa, didn't know that. Didn't know that. Thank you for that information and good call on the dad. That's so sad. That is so, so sad. And thank you for that information. I hope J-Bay stays gone. Amber is a booger eater. Thank you. I've never been to Ubu Jabber. Also, Hell has a special wobbly chair with my name all over it. Same. And this is not new to anyone. I've said it before. With us all going to hell, I call the bottom bunk. I'm not climbing up shit. I call the bottom bunk. Y'all could find your places down there, but I call the bottom bunk, and I'm not taking bathroom duty. Y'all could fight amongst yourselves. I'm not taking bathroom duty. Exactly, Queer Job. Welcome to the Gold Cluster. And I think it's welcome back. Either way, I appreciate you. Fallen Angel, having Lynn as a middle name is a curse. Ooh. You know what? Your parents didn't know any better. They didn't know what would happen years down the line. It's okay. We can stop it with you. We can stop it with you. That's what we have to do, y'all. We have to just be better. Prana, thank you so much for upgrading. You are supreme, so you have access to the Discord. And speaking of Discord, sometime this week we will be starting Beauty in Black, I believe it's called. I'm forgetting the name all of a sudden. From Netflix, and we are going to continue with. We'll be continuing with Love Island, season 6, and later on this week, I think is it Salt Lake City? I think it's Salt Lake City later on this week that we'll also be watching. But either way, we got full lineups when it comes to the shows and the mess that we watch. And thank you again, Boo. Thank you for upgrading. Amber is a booger eater. You should be Rue by Road from Fifth Element from one. Oh, wait. You should be Rue by Road from Fifth Element for one Halloween, please. Hold on. I'm not the best. 1 second. Rue Fifth Element. Hold on, sorry. And then we'll get to Rosie. Fifth Element. Oh, I do know Rue. Whoa, you know what? The rose outfit. The rose outfit with the Bantu knot-ish hair. That's what I would do. That's what I would do. You know what's so funny? I always wanted to do Bantu knots. The reason I've never done Bantu knots is because my big ass forehead and I have a big head. So I just think it would look funny, even though I love seeing Bantu knots on other people. And it's not like exactly Bantu knots, it's just giving Bantu knots-ish. So if I did it, I would do Bantu knots. It's just my big ass forehead and I don't know how to lay down edges. Another reason why I've never gotten a wig. I don't know how to lay down edges, but it would be the rose, the black with the rose collar. It would be that. Yeah, you know what? We should actually watch The Fifth Element in Discord. Discord fam, let me know if y'all would be down for that. Okay, we gonna get to Rosie. Let's see. This mess. That's not Rosie. That's not Rosie.
Welcome to me. It's currently 12:30 in the morning, technically on Monday, but it's still bleeding into my Sunday. I guess I'll say where I went. I did fly to Baltimore because I think it's going to be relevant for the story. I'm going to share the fun part of my trip, like the kooky parts. I have a whole travel vlog I'm going to make and launch the day that this thing I was on launches, and I'm going to wait for them to announce it first. This coming Sunday, whatever date that's going to be, my brain's really not functioning. Probably the September 10th. That experience was all great. The moment I left the studio,
I just want to point out, I'm not sure from this angle if Rosie is sitting up or laying down, because her Her chest fat and her neck and her chins always connect no matter the position. But baby, normally I will say learn an angle. I don't think Rosie has many options though.
Shit hit the fan. I'm mortified that it still happened. And, you know, I think there's been a lot scarier and crazier Uber stories out there, but this is the most crazy Uber experience I've personally ever had. As you can see, I'm like, I cried all my makeup off.
Oh, thank you for the question. I had it at the beginning, but it flashes kind of quickly. This is from 2023. And you'll see why I tied it into the recent J-Bay footage. This is from November of 2023.
Leave and I get into this Uber with this fucking asshole. Everything seemed fine at first. Like, I thought we were having a pleasant conversation, and then partway into it, I kind of realized that he was acting funny, and I was having difficulty reading him, because I talk about being from Florida, and he asked me, like, how I felt about that, and I was like, oh, you know, like, I don't really like a lot of things about the powers that be, whatever, and he asked for more details, and so, in passing, like, I just kind of mentioned DeSantis as being a governor and not loving that, and then he started, like, grilling me about, like, what wokeness meant, and, like, the conversation just evolved. And I realized as soon as, like, DeSantis' name left my mouth, I went, I probably shouldn't have said that.
That's part of Rosie's problem. And for anyone who did watch the recent Vegas vlogs, Rosie will meet someone and go into the most odd conversations. She will talk about her life. She will talk about her trauma. She will talk about so many different things when really getting in an Uber and having a surface conversation, asking the driver how their day is, keeping it cute, and staying silent is an option. But Rosie will find any excuse to talk about herself or things that affect her or don't affect her really and make it seem as though it does. Yeah.
But I just didn't think anything of it. Like, and it wasn't that fucking serious, to be honest with you. And we were just, like, conversating, and it kind of started getting weirder, and I started getting more and more uncomfortable. The topic of Christians came up somehow, because I was talking about radicals. I brought up radicals, because, like, I brought up the word radical. I don't remember why.
Even if I'm getting picked up from Ybor, for those who don't know, Ybor is a popular place people go down here in Tampa to drink. I could be getting picked up from Ybor City. And there's not enough shots or drinks in the world to have me get in the Uber and start talking about religion or politics. How did this even spark? If someone asked me, because I've been asked many times in the Uber, are you from here? I'm like, no, I'm originally from Connecticut, but I moved down here, and tell them like a quick little thing. But what about you? You know, like, cool. All right. Yeah, I'm here, you know, and just keep it moving. How did we get to Ron DeSantis? How do we get to religion? How? Explain it. Weird.
And I'm sorry, I'm like exhausted, and because of everything that happened after this whole part before I hit record is like still a little fuzzy. Honest, swear to God. All I did was, once I finally reached a point where, like, he was acting kind of contentious, he was like kind of verbally attacking me a little bit. He wasn't cussing at me, but like he was being kind of aggressive, and like the vibe was fucking wank. So I was just like, can we like change topics? Like, I really don't want to talk about this anymore.
If I am in an Uber and the atmosphere starts to get uncomfortable, I'm not going to want to change topics to keep talking. I'm going to want to shut the fuck up. And there's one specific Uber ride that I'll never forget where I was uncomfortable and I dead ass shut the fuck up. It was back when a lot of the Black Lives Matter protests was happening. There was one downtown in Tampa. Me and my friend, actually creator who used to be in this space, we went down there. walking for 4 hours out there in the sun, tired as fuck. When I called the Uber to come pick me up after the protest, I literally was limping to the Uber. That's how much I was in pain. Number one, I'm morbidly obese. I don't just be walking for 4 hours a day, or I probably wouldn't be this size. Out there walking for 4 hours, tired as fuck, limped to the Uber, got in. Hi, how are you doing? Thank you so much. Kept it cute. But it was obvious that I was at the protest because I had the like goggles just in case they started doing spraying some shit or whatever. I had the goggles, I had an umbrella. It was clear that I was at the protest, which, you know, to me, that's whatever. I didn't think about it. Yeah, I was at the protest. I wanted to use my voice. He drives off, small talk. And then he goes into, oh, you were at the protest? And I was like, yeah. And he said something. I don't know if he said, oh, that bullshit, but he said something where it was very clear he doesn't support that, and he just don't fuck with that. And he started to go on, and I saw where the conversation was going. I stayed quiet. He would look at me in the rear view, and I was like, I did not agree with anything that he was saying. It was very clear he didn't like people who look like me. He damn sure didn't like the cause or the reason behind it. And I let that man vent. At all times, there are 5 people who have my location. At all times. I checked to make sure that was still on, scrolling through my phone, letting him vent. I'm not going to argue with you. I'm at this man's mercy, and my body is in pain. I'm making no secret. I will fight anybody. Not in that situation. I'm at that man's mercy. He's behind the wheel. I'm in pain. He could probably poke my leg and I would go down. That's how much pain I was in. Fuck Black Lives Matter. Okay. I have nothing to argue with you. I got it. No problem. And I dead ass let him keep talking his shit as he was driving. No problem. I wanted to make it home. I ain't gonna argue with you. And it's unfortunate that sometimes we can be in those uncomfortable situations, but you have to protect yourself. You have to protect yourself. Even if you think you're a great fighter, you have to protect yourself, because that could go left. And again, you are at the mercy of that driver. So.
And then he goes, well, you said this and you said this. And I'm like, okay, well, I'd like to change the topic, please. And then he literally goes, okay, well, how about this? I'll go ahead and I'll just drop you off. Like, he started to pull off to the side of the road and then quickly changed his mind and ended up going to a gas station. And I was like, are you serious? Because I was like, I didn't yell at this man yet. I wasn't rude or mean. I wasn't even being in a bitchy tone. Like, if I was being bitchy, I would admit it. Like, y'all will see when I got bitchy. But, like, I was genuinely just like, can we, this is falling down a rabbit hole. It's getting uncomfortable. We're talking about politics and that was the thing, is when I finally asked, like, can we talk about something else? It was because it devolved into a thing about religion. And, he was talking about his Christianity, and he was making me really uncomfortable, and I really felt like he was shoving his religion down my throat. So as soon as he said he was going to eject me from the Uber, probably within about a minute, I realized I was like, I should probably record myself just in case this escalates. Because, like, I was always planning to cooperate. I wasn't going to, like, refuse to get out of the Uber.
Listen to this part right here. She wasn't going to refuse to get out of the Uber. Go ahead.
I wasn't going to pull any bullshit. Like, he's an independent contractor. If he didn't want me in his car, fine. We can cancel the ride. I can get a new one. I can leave a review. It's whatever. So I thought. I'll get to that in a minute.
Ridiculous.
This Uber ride isn't going the way she thought it would. He wanted her out the car. Right here, when she's reflecting back, Rosie's saying, shit, I'll just order another, which I would say the same. You want me out your car, baby? We don't got to argue. No problem. Let me just get out. Let me grab my things. No worries. You have a great day. Call another Uber. This says something different.
You're the one that started this conversation around religion. That was not me. You asked me to talk about Florida, and I was talking about Florida.
And you started talking about dissent and everything. I never asked you anything.
You asked me tons of questions about DeSantis.
You brought it up. I never brought it up. I never said anything to you.
Yes, you did.
I'm gonna drop you off right here.
You're welcome to drop me off, sir, but you're the one who started this, not me. I know you're a slow contractor, but you should know not to talk about serious topics like that to passengers.
No, you brought it up. I've been driving for Uber. You brought that up.
Rosie should have shut the fuck up. No matter who played a part in the conversation going left, Rosie shouldn't have been going back and forth with this man like this. It could have been dangerous. There are many people you'll see on social media, you'll see people talk about their experiences. There's a chance you know someone in your real life who has an experience, unfortunately, that was scary when it comes to being in an Uber. Rosie should have shut the fuck up, but she kept going. And Rosie plays a part in why it escalated.
So,
again, and I was having a pleasant conversation with you, and then you started verbally attacking me.
I never accused you of everything. I never said nothing to you. So that's a lie from the pit of hell, and that's why I'm dropping you. Before you accuse me of raping you.
I'm sorry, what? I would never accuse someone of rape. Are you?
Before we continue, I would like to give a different perspective when it comes to why that driver may have said that. Rosie just said she felt like the driver was verbally attacking her. You will see in a moment, that driver is a Black man. One of the biggest threats to Black men when it comes to this country is a white woman. A false accusation can destroy and sometimes kill a Black man. As uncomfortable and probably ridiculous Rosie felt that was, coming from the perspective of someone Black, I knew exactly why he said that. I'm not saying it was right that he communicated it that way, but I understood exactly what he was saying in that moment. It's just a lot of the time, Black people will keep those thoughts to themselves. They'll be thinking like, oh, she probably thinking this, or she probably gonna say this. And there are a lot of times we just keep that internal dialogue. He said it out loud. And then Rosie exploded.
Serious? Are you serious? I'm happy to get out of your car, but to say that I would accuse you of rape is disgusting. I would never accuse someone of rape just because you're an unprofessional Uber driver. Are you serious? Kingsley, you're fucking disgusting. How dare you treat women that way? No, I'm out of your car, sir, and I'm grabbing my stuff. How dare you talk to another woman like that?
And I just want to add, for someone who felt they could have possibly been in danger with the situation that was escalating, screaming like this after we just watched her struggle to get out the car was not wise. I'm not saying Rosie didn't have a right to feel upset at him making that claim, like he felt she would do something like that, because even I would be taken back, like, what? But in that situation, she could have reacted differently. But she found an opportunity to be a victim. She knew her phone was recording, and it was time for a moment.
You of rape? Are you fucking serious? You monster! Shut the fuck up and close the door. I'm not speaking to you any further. I will be reporting you to Uber because you are the one who started this. You are the one who escalated this. You are the one that has created a situation that never existed. Fuck you and the horse you rode in on, you absolute monster.
I already went ahead and posted that on Facebook, like the whole unedited version of this clip, because it's fucking insane. Like, the part that really blew me when I watched it back, because I kind of, everything before he ended up using the word, after he used that, I went red, and I, like, kind of barely remembered everything before, because I went into full fight or flight, and I couldn't fly, so I fought. And that's what y'all saw. I don't act like that normally, ever. Like, that's a very abnormal occurrence for me. And as you saw in the beginning, like, I was calling him sir. I was like, you know, I'm happy to get out of your car. Like, it's not a problem. After I ended that clip, there was a lady in the car, and she saw me distraught. She heard the verbal altercation. She asked me what was wrong, and I walked over to her, started talking to her, and that's when he pulled up close to us so he could start talking to us. And that's... Insert this next clip.
Leave! Leave! I'm no...
Again, two things can be true at once. He shouldn't have circled back, especially since the situation was already so escalated. But I believe there's a chance he probably thought that Rosie, this white woman who now has exploded, is possibly telling a false story to someone nearby. Believe it or not, there have been, through history, false witness statements that get innocent people convicted. This is not the same thing. To be clear, this is not the same thing, but I hope this helps you understand my thought process. Recently, there was an athlete who unfortunately took his life. He was a young Black man who had his whole life ahead of him. From my understanding, he was actually doing well in football, and it sounds like he was going to get picked up by, or did recently get picked up by a team. There was an accident ahead of him. And for whatever reason, they decided it was his fault for the accident. And the accident actually resulted in someone dying, even though the accident was ahead of him. When authorities got on scene, for whatever reason, they blamed him. He was not part of the accident. And it caused, obviously, a lot of stress. And his mental health did plummet. He then took his life. Later on, unfortunately, the footage of the whole accident surfaced. And it showed where not only was he not part of the accident, but he was a certain amount of yards away by the time he pulled up to the accident that already happened. Now, I know some people may be asking, like, why the fuck was he arrested then? Why was he blamed for it? Body cam footage did actually surface of an officer coaching a witness to blame the young Black athlete. Not only was the athlete made it clear, like, I had nothing to do with this, I was not there, the body cam footage did surface. And you literally hear the officer coaching the witness into casting blame on this young, successful man. I think it was, I forgot the car. It was one of those fancy sports cars that this young athlete had. Not part of the accident, wasn't near it. He drove up because, you know, you're driving up a street and an accident happened. He's driving up. He was not part of it. And that actually resulted in him killing himself because he was getting blamed for someone dying in an accident that he wasn't a part of. There's different fears that different people have. And if I'm being completely honest, one of my biggest fears is actually having a son. Not that I wouldn't be so happy and love my child, but the thought of having or raising a Black man in this country is one of my biggest fears. So, yeah.
No longer your writer. Leave. You are harassing me.
Oh, thank you. Yes. Kyron Lacey. Yes. I didn't remember his name. I didn't mean it to be disrespectful, but I literally, I think about that. I think about that story. I think about that story. So, yeah. Yeah. If you guys have the time, please look into it.
Leave. Leave. You are harassing me. Apparently, you're thinking about me because you're the one that brought that up, you fucking monster. But also, like, just, I wanted him to leave. Like, I was like, leave. Because the other thing he said in the car, like, before I hit record, he cited that the reason he didn't want me in his Uber anymore is he no longer felt safe. So if you no longer feel safe, why are you pulling back around? And then here in this next clip, what happened was he had walked away. I was like already crying at this point. Like I was like, I started having a panic attack at this point because I was so overstimulated. It was really warm. I was scared. I was alone in a city I'd never been in. I had a really rough afternoon, like based on like how I didn't get to go sightseeing at all. Like all this stuff happened that just when it led up to this moment, I was just super overwhelmed and like scared. Like this man took this nothing of a situation and brought up into it. And like I was like, what the fuck? And I was having a pleasant conversation with you, and then you started verbally attacking me. And like
The moment he heard Rosie say, "You're verbally attacking me," I think the fear jumped out. Again, this is just me speculating, coming from the perspective of a Black person. I think that's what it was. And he was like, no, I have to get this white woman out my car. We don't know if this man has been accused of that before, or he simply has the lived experience of a Black man and knows what can happen. So,
as someone who's a trauma survivor, like that's a trigger. Like when I say I saw red, like I mean that shit. Like I just got so fucking rage induced because like when I was assaulted in 2020, like I was accused of falsely accusing someone, which is just not true. I would never make a false allegation against anyone ever. Like that shit's so fucking serious. I would never make a false allegation about sexual assault, especially just because this guy is like being a bit of an asshole. Like he could have just pulled over, let me get out of the fucking Uber, and then gone on his merry fucking way. But no, he escalated it, and I was like, I'm here to fucking fight, with words, because I ain't trying to get arrested today. Or he pulled around, he parked on the other side of the building, unbeknownst to me. I'm standing there next. This is just a random fucking woman. Why he wants to prove anything to anybody, I don't fucking know.
Because that random woman could have turned into a witness, a false witness with a false statement. Rosie, it's not her lived experience, so I don't expect her to know these things. But based on the way Rosie speaks, especially on social media, I am a bit surprised she didn't think about that. That Black man was scared. He said he was uncomfortable and he felt he might have been in danger because of that. He's a Black man in the States. That's why.
And I was just flummoxed, and like I was really upset that lady engaged him. Like at that point, I had mentioned police before that moment. If he had left, I would have never called the police. Hell, if he had never used...
Another thing, if you want to see a Black man's heart fall out of their ass, mention the police, especially when they actually haven't done anything.
The word, I would have never yelled at him like that. I would have never felt so scared. Like I never would have escalated as much as I did. I took that seriously. It was really fucking weird. That whole interaction was fucking bizarre. And then he was refusing to leave and harassing me, even though apparently I'm the one that made him feel unsafe because I asked him to stop talking about a topic. The heat started getting to me while I was on the phone at that point, and I actually started like gagging because the food that I had eaten was really heavy and didn't sit right in my stomach. There was like some confusion because at that somewhere in that moment while I was on 911, I realized like just in case I need to screenshot his name and license plate number and like on the Uber page, and I'm so glad I did because the person I ended up talking to eventually at Uber did not know how he did this, but they couldn't explain to me why. But basically, while I was like on the phone with 911, I saw a new Uber had been ordered for me, and I was like, the fuck? That's weird.
I want to pause this and bring attention to Shadow Minda's comment as well. I can't stress this enough. If he's an immigrant, he's also afraid of getting deported. People like her will call the cops, and the cops call ICE, even if you have residency. Thank you for that point, because that's another point.
And I go and look, and I'm like, oh, I guess there's an Uber on the way. Like, I didn't order it, though. I assumed, I guess, he had done something. Well, we get that figured out. They say that they're going to have someone call me. So basically, I realized that this new Uber was being sent to the original location, not where I was currently at. And I was like, that's weird. So then I was forced to cancel the request. When I canceled the request, it only saved the second driver's information and not the first. And it was like I had never been connected to the first driver. And they couldn't even find a record of him, which was another reason why I really wanted an incident report. So I sent them the screenshot to like show his name and his license plate so they'll be able to find him as a driver. So I mean, I didn't get charged for the ride, which I guess is cool or whatever. The police ended up calling me right when I figured all that out, and I was like, actually, like, I'm stranded now. Like, there isn't an Uber coming now. Can you come so I can talk to you? Because, like, I really want to talk about this. So the police showed up within a few minutes.
I want you to remember what I pointed out earlier. Rosie just said she's stranded now. So she needs the police. She called 911. She's stranded. Do you remember earlier in the stream when I pointed out where she said herself, no problem, she'd get out the car, call another Uber, it's nothing. But now she was stranded. She was at a gas station, but now she's stranded. But wasn't it just a quick another Uber ride? Even if she felt that she should have reported him to Uber, no problem. Reporting that driver to Uber doesn't possibly cost him his life or him staying in the States. Okay, no problem. But now we are at calling 911 and she is stranded and she needs help. These are the things that white women sometimes don't think about.
And I walked over and I started talking to him. And again, I would have never called the police if he had left. I was literally stranded. Because, like, I was always planning to cooperate. I wasn't going to, like, refuse to get out of the Uber. I wasn't going to pull any bullshit. Like, he's an independent contractor. If he didn't want me in his car, fine. We can cancel the ride. I can get a new one. And instead of following through with making me stranded, he stayed in the parking lot and, like, was just, like, hovering around and, like, waiting for me in the wings. When I was talking to the police, enough time had passed that I assumed he had just left, all right? We were talking to the police. I was kind of going back and forth. I was asking if I could file a police report, and he wouldn't file the police report. Basically, he was citing the reason as the man had left. And the police...
What was the report going to be? Again, if she wanted to report him to Uber, like, hey, I didn't like our conversation, we didn't agree, whatever. She has now called 911. Police have now arrived. What was Rosie reporting?
Honestly, the police officer wasn't very helpful. at that point, and I kept pressing him, and I was like, can I get an incident number? Can I get some kind of record that this conversation happened, please? Because the whole reason I was even called the police was just for that. I wasn't like trying to get him arrested for anything, because I didn't think he really technically did any kind of crime, right? But like, I just wanted a record of what happened for when I contacted Uber. We were wrapping up, and he was just gonna give me an incident number, and I was gonna go on my merry fucking way. I had just ordered the reorder of the Uber, and this man fucking pops up out of nowhere and walks around onto the driver's side. I was on the passenger side. I showed the police officer the videos that I showed y'all.
I wonder why that black man stuck around and even walked up to the police officer, because he didn't know what this woman was about to report. I understand he could have handled that better, but that's why he stuck around. What the fuck is this white woman about to say to this cop that I did?
And when it got to the point where I told him to fuck you and the horse you rode in on, the officer went, and I was like, I said what I said. Fuck you and the horse you rode in on. Fuck that. I have gone through too much shit in my life to take anything like that lying down. The utter disrespect, the insane unprofessionalism, the asinine escalation of the situation in its entirety. Like, we could have just sat in awkward silence for 10 minutes. Like, I just didn't want to keep talking about religion. That should be respected. Like, I finally just, like, I just tried to set a boundary with a man, God for fucking bid. Oh.
And that's what I wanted to go over with Rosie. It's unfortunate that she didn't even realize how much of a fool she was to even upload this to the internet, but I'm glad she did. I'm glad she did. Rosie, with her constant need to be a victim, doesn't even realize how dangerous she can be to marginalized groups. That black man was worried, scared, and has seen, more than likely, what has happened or what could happen to other black men. Again, I don't know if a claim like that was ever made on him in the past, but that's why he stuck around. Because one call, one false accusation could have changed his life forever. And a lot of people fight to get to this country, not even truly realizing what they're in for. I've talked about it in the past. I've sponsored family members to come to the States. And there are specific conversations I have with the black men. A lot of times they're actually young men. My cousins, I had those hard conversations with him. Keep in mind, they're coming to the States like thinking they're about to build this new life. It's gonna, the American dream. And it's tough sometimes sitting down with them to say, hey, I need to have these conversations with you. I need you to understand how the world sees you when you step out these doors, especially because when they first come to the States, they don't speak English. There's a lot of hurdles they're going to have to go through. But above all, you are seen as a black man. Before you open up your mouth, before they even realize you don't speak English, they see a black man. And those are hard conversations I've had to have with my family. And I hate having those conversations. If I remember correctly, I believe Rosie don't want kids, which is fine. But in a world, say, Rosie and I both ended up being mothers. The conversations Rosie would have with her children compared to certain conversations I would have to have with my children are completely different. And those are some of the things that I wish even people who don't have the lived experience of being Black understand. Yeah, I would feel, again, like uncomfortable and in shock if someone said to me, like, oh, I think you're going to accuse me of rape. yeah, it would be shocking, but I wouldn't react that way. But Rosie found an opportunity to be a victim once again and completely overreacted and made things a lot worse. And again, that man stuck around probably because his future flashed in front of him. And in some cases, their life flashes in front of them. So Rosie's a dumb, privileged white woman. We made it, y'all. Wow, almost 3 hours. Almost 3 hours. We made it through. There's so much more support I didn't get to, but I just want to say thank you to everyone who showed up, especially because even though Rosie is a topic around here, J-Bay wasn't, but I appreciate you guys going on this ride with me. And as you can see, there's a reason I left Rosie to be the end of the stream, but I want to thank y'all for all the love. Sorry for everyone I didn't get to, but I appreciate y'all so much. I will be back here probably in the next couple of days. Either way, you know how I am. I'm always editing something, getting something together for y'all. And even when it's frustrating conversations, we're going to get through them. We're going to get through them. And I appreciate y'all for spending this time with me, laughing with me, being a mess with me, and being open to even having some serious conversations. You know, it's a balance, I guess, when it's around here. But I appreciate y'all so much. If you enjoyed any part of this stream, please consider leaving me a like. And when the stream ends, please consider leaving a comment. It's good for the algorithm, all that good stuff. It helps with my channel. But above all, just thank you for being here. If you're watching on playback, I appreciate you as well. Later, guys.
I look like Peter Griffin today. It's the glasses and the chubby face. Anyways. From being 130 to 280, the bigger you are, the longer the shower. So if I'm 340 pounds, how long do I have to take in the shower? Fuck that. I just wash a few body parts. The ones that don't smell don't really matter.
Well, I mean...
Oh, I forgot to tell you. I went to the bathroom. There was no toilet paper. So I took extra long because I had to wash my ass in the sink and then blow dry my ass with the friggin' Dyson hairdryer. It was like very powerful. So luckily I got to just put my butt far enough away. I know! They had no toilet paper! So I washed my hands very well. I don't smell, I think. Excuse me. A, B, C. I can burp the alphabet. I was gonna strip for you for Valentine's Day. You know, I was gonna I bought red platform heels. I bought red lingerie. I was gonna strip for you, but you had to be an asshole. You can't strangle me. You can't strangle me. Oh my god. Goodbye.